Welcome back to the Box2BOX podcast.
This is episode 85, and there were two huge derby wins over the weekend. Arsenal dominating Spurs and Milan beating Inter.
As well in the Premier League, Arne Slot's Liverpool loses another match. Is it time to start questioning his position?
And Barcelona have their first game at the new Camp Nou.
All that and more on the Box2BOX podcast.
Let us go.
You ain't going home,
Your
bro.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Also on the pitch, Mbangula starts our next. Mbangula,
She's Egyptian. Game tomorrow, would you rather Saliba or Mbappe?
Right, Saliba right now.
You wouldn't.
Saliba right now.
You're sacrificing that face when you lie. That's
Saliba right now.
First of all, before we get into any football discussion, we want to thank everyone. We just came back from London and we won a football content award for the second year in a row. This year for Best in Video for creators. So we want to thank you guys.
Yeah, you guys are the GOATs. And obviously it was because of you guys that you voted us in. Last year we got Best in Social. This year we got Best in Video. So I don't know what changed in a matter of a year.
It was the opposite.
Yeah.
We came in second best in video last year.
Yeah.
And now it's the other way around. But
Pretty sick,
obviously, fantastic result.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who voted for us. Glad to bring some
our
trophies
Oscars.
back home. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
we won our second Oscar back-to-back years.
Now our other trophy has a little friend.
Holy.
top.
Say hello to my little friend.
C'est la vie situation.
I'll take it, bro.
But yeah, we met a bunch of amazing people as well. This is the second time we go. And honestly, London is fun.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
overall.
we'll give them some context. So last year we just went for the football content awards. But this year we were like, how about we make it into something a little bit bigger? And we decided to go for a week and do some content and meet some people because, I mean, as we're getting bigger, all of our peers are all in the UK. Like that's like the hub of football conversation. So we're like, we definitely got to go there and meet up with some people that I'm sure you guys have seen. So there's some content gonna come out in probably the next couple months from that trip. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on it.
We recorded a vlog also. So
Yeah.
that one was an interesting
Yeah.
day, let's say.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it was fun.
That was fun. From freaking rage baiting each other because that may have been one of the tasks of the day to having a pint, having a Guinness while watching an England match. Yeah, honestly, the whole trip was super fun.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
And what else?
There was so basically it was funny. We don't know shit about London. So basically, when we booked our we have to tell them about the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Then maybe outside the box we'll get more.
We'll speak about more on outside the
Yeah,
box. Like we'll go more in depth and stuff like that. But we have to lay
the foundations.
The listeners need to know about this.
So if you guys care, actually, after we'll be doing it outside the box, and we'll be giving more details.
Yeah, more
about-
detail on our London
Actually,
trip,
into
like-
stories, funny
More-
stories,
more
and shit that
personal shit,
happened.
Yeah. So basically, we don't know London. Okay. So basically, we and if you're from London, we booked an Airbnb in a place called Bow Road.
Bow
okay?
Road.
I'll never forget this place now
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. Okay. So basically,
Pictures look great.
pictures looked amazing
On
the
Airbnb,
internet.
crisp white walls,
Yeah.
beautiful couches like that turned into beds.
Beds,
Beds,
just beds.
everything looked great.
But-
And the price, top notch.
But there
Of
were
course.
a couple red flags before we go. So we spoke to a couple creators that live in London, and they were like, "Oh, where are you staying?" We said the Bow Road. Did not get the
vibe.
the hottest.
We got a couple of
recommendation.
chuckles at first.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So they start laughing. So then you start
That's so
picking up,
funny.
like, okay, well, what's wrong with Bow Road, you know? So then whatever, we go and so we go straight from the airport to the Airbnb, and it's in like a back alley.
7 a.m. in the morning.
It's in like a back alley. So then instantly you're like, okay, like what the fuck are we walking into
Yeah.
here? You go up the stairs, so whatever, we open the door, you go up the stairs, it looks like a murder scene. Like it looks like you're out of a horror movie. Like
Tiny hallway.
every single stair, like whatever you picture as a horror movie screech from
Yeah.
stairs, like that's exactly every single stair sounded like you were about to get murdered.
There was random fabric draped in
Yeah.
places.
Like guys leave. I don't know if you guys
look-
do this, but people just leave their bed sheets out.
Looked abandoned.
yeah,
Like to be honest,
100%.
and it smelled right
Yeah.
as soon as you came in. It was like a very distinct
You
smell.
know, like that prison guard, he's telling a story about going to Rikers Island.
Mm.
That's the shit, bro. You walked in that place, boom.
Yeah, it's
Or
crazy.
just hit you in the face, and then we. But listen, I had hope. I still had hope because I'm like sometimes like even in Italy this happens. It's an old shitty building, but they renovate the inside, so
Yeah,
like, the inside's
sure.
beautiful, but just the walk to get in is not nice.
Mm.
But then we opened the door,
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
and then we started seeing, like some mold and
Stains on the bed.
stains in the bed, and
The sheets weren't
and
clean.
Nothing was clean.
The kitchen was stained everywhere.
We needed we booked it thinking it was what, a 4 or 5 bed.
Well,
We were five, so we booked it basing. It said six.
it should fit 6.
It said 6,
That's crazy.
and
because
and
Missing
it was,
technically 2 beds, if you or
Yeah.
maybe 1 bed if you want to really.
one of the beds was like more of a couch. Not even, it's not a couch. Sorry,
Futon.
that's a wrong thing to say. Like it was more of like a seat rather
Yeah.
than a couch.
It was not even a seat because it wasn't elevated off the ground. It was literally like
on the floor.
it was just it
2
was just
slabs
it was,
and a fucking
yeah
thing
you're,
on top.
You're sleeping. Your mouth is like 3 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
in full. recline.
As soon as we got there, I passed out on that. So that's the one I said.
Varvar, great help with the Airbnb.
and
Varvar just
we
passed
got
out.
to work right away to get this sorted because for
Yeah,
5 what was it 4 or
Millie
5
had it
days.
sorted, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Millie-
Millie put an Oscar-worthy performance on the phone.
So we had to take all the pictures of all the stain because there was genuinely like the bed sheets were just yellow.
Nasty.
Were just yellow with like hair from the previous person.
The bathroom stunk.
Yeah.
No, that was the bomba that Millie dropped.
It wasn't clean. The place wasn't clean before we got there. So
Yeah.
It was so funny because we had to take pictures for Airbnb to like ask them like for a refund and to show that one of them wasn't a bed. We honestly chose the wrong bed. We should have chose the other one because the other one was worse. I lied down because I was the tallest, so I lied down on the couch.
Bro, half his body was dangling.
And half my legs were dangling off the end of the bed. And it was just so funny because the sequence of pictures in the chat, like with this Airbnb agent, one of them was like dusty underneath the bed, dusty fucking piles. The next one was
Just
me
him
lying
straight
down,
lying down.
half of my body falling off. And then after the words Ferms wrote was, and the place has a smell too. 'Cause
And
it
then-
smelled
No,
like shit.
and it smells bad.
And it
something like
smells
that.
bad.
And so we were on a call with the the guy who actually listed the Airbnb, and Millie put in the biggest clutch up of all time. What did you say?
It's unlivable. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, Millie had a. Millie
So
had a-
I was genuinely upset. I was just like, bro, imagine
Yeah.
you're traveling all day and then this is what you come into. I'm like, I'm not giving this guy any grace.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
I was
Yeah.
scared because if we had to stay there for like 4 or 5 days, cooked.
It would've been
and
really
we know
rough.
the situations that we were in, like at night, especially when we had to prepare the things for the next day.
Oh my god.
Like imagine in that space as opposed to the one that
Yeah.
the alternative one that
Yeah. Then we
went with.
switched over to one in Whitechapel. It was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
pretty
I
chill.
really like looking back when we first checked in. I was like, oh, it was another mid one. But then like you realize like, fuck, this is spacious. There's
Yeah.
a kitchen.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a booking bomba. So when we booked it, we were like, oh, okay, good. It was a good price for 3 days. So then we show up and we realize, oh fuck, we forgot to book one.
No,
extra
but
day.
it wasn't
That
a
was
good
my
price.
fault.
It wasn't a good price. It was
was-
just we were stuck. Like we literally had
There
nowhere.
wasn't much else to do.
We had nothing else to stay at, and that was the only one. And the last night we did not have booked, so
So we stayed in 3 different
we
places.
stayed in
while
3
we
different
were living.
places in five
5 days.
Yeah.
Bombas. In all different locations. Because
Oh, like
Bow Road is atrociously like ugly. Then you got Whitechapel is nice. And then what was
and
the
then we
other one?
stayed in Kensington. on the last
Kensington,
one.
which is like the rich area.
We went up into that.
Yeah.
The only thing we lived off of were bread and Nutella.
That's in the
Stop the
morning.
cap.
Yeah, that's in the
That's
morning.
for you.
Stop the cap.
That's for you.
That's
Bro,
breakfast.
we ate lavish.
Oh, I'm saying like in our fucking apartment, the only thing that was
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
food-wise.
no. There was tangerines and grapes, and none of
True.
you guys ate them,
Fuck,
I had
I'm
a
gonna
couple
do
of grapes.
tangerines and grapes.
bro. Maybe get your fucking fruits in.
Get your vitamin C in. Oh, holy geek.
I'm not dying of scurvy.
Neither am I.
Like that, bro.
Bro, this guy
Yeah, lick
ate
that, bro.
this guy ate a Subway cookie 4 days old from Canada.
Bro, that shit was still fresh. It's literally always fresh, bro. Always fresh.
That's a
That's the
Ferms
Subway motto,
that's a
bro.
Ferms
It's probably
FC
still
cookie too,
sitting in
bro.
your colon right now.
Bro, it's still fresh in my
Oh.
fucking ass right now.
That's fresh in the ass. It's a crazy segment of words. Different choice could have been done
Yeah,
there.
I'm sure we're gonna have a couple things else to say on that.
Yeah,
outside
reminisce.
the
Yeah,
box
yeah.
as
We'll
well,
leave some
yeah.
stuff for outside the box.
We honestly had a really good time. Like just meeting everyone and having them participate in our videos and stuff was fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Definitely
definitely
get
stay
into
tuned
that.
for that content. Aside from that, I feel like we kind of have to mention F1. Like if there's any week to mention F1, we can briefly mention it because this is a bomba week. You had after the race, Norris and Piastri both got
Crazy.
disqualified because of I think the
rocker-
I think it was a skid plate or was it a rocker?
skid plate or a rocker? I forget what it was, but it was
was not
larger or smaller than 9mm.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but basically it didn't follow code.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to set a line somewhere. I mean, Ferrari one time got disqualified this season, because their skid plate or something was like less than a credit card off of the standards.
Yeah, and they got disqualified.
That's F1. You just got to be accurate. So the Verstappen World Driver Championship is still on.
Was he 24 points off?
It's crazy.
Which is
Crazy. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but
You
It
said
is
that a couple
24.
months ago.
24.
Said that a couple months ago. You'd say that's crazy.
Yeah.
But this is a McLaren bottle job a la Max right now. So, no pun intended, actually. A la Max.
But I was reading online, was it only one of them was getting investigated for the whatever it was, and then McLaren said no, investigate. And obviously, I don't think they said that, but I think it's a joke. Like treat them both equally. So then they both ended up getting investigated, and
Damn.
both of them were off.
Damn. Maybe it was originally Norris, because that would make sense. And then
Yeah.
and then Norris is like, oh, I don't want to lose the championship to Piastri. So then he's snitched
Double.
on his boy.
we take them both.
I don't think that's how it works, but that would be funny.
How many races are left? One or two?
I'm pretty sure there's 2 left.
There's Abu Dhabi, and then there's
Because it was
Qatar or
'cause
Saudi.
Usually it's. I'm gonna check. You guys.
Abu
keep talking.
Dhabi and Saudi, I think. That's what I think.
Yeah,
But
it ends in the Middle East.
yeah, but yeah, that's if Verstappen pulls this off.
That final race is gonna be
There's
insane.
Qatar and then there's Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 left. November 20th, so next weekend, and then the following weekend, and that's it for the F1 season. So
Yeah, that kind of went pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie, but I
it
guess
did go fast because it was a fucking boring
It
season.
was just boring. I mean, as a Ferrari fan,
2026 is gonna be interesting.
Bro, if
New
Verstappen
regulations?
comes back and wins this, that's not boring.
well, no, the final 2 races is gonna
Yeah,
be
but
fun,
Robert,
but the
like,
overall
even,
duration,
like you would watch if it's a good season. You didn't watch anything this season.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm gonna watch probably the final 2 races.
I know, but they don't want you to watch the final 2 races.
What do you mean they don't want you to?
F1 wants you to watch like more than 2 races.
Yeah, but then
So like they're just
make it
like
interesting.
marketing wise, it's just a shit job.
Yeah, but it gets you involved for next year.
Yeah, that's true. Like the Drive to Survive. If
Yeah.
Verstappen wins, the Drive to Survive is gonna be insane.
Yeah, so it definitely helps grow the sport by having like someone close at the top.
For
you
sure,
know?
for sure.
as a Ferrari fan, would you prefer a Max Nether World Championship or a Lando Championship?
Max.
I think I have to say Max as well.
I'm taking a step back
What
from
did
being a
Lando
Ferrari fan.
Norris do for everyone to get haters?
Well, no, that's the
He's-
thing.
he's-
He's not a better. To me, he's not a better driver than Leclerc.
He just doesn't deserve it. Max
Yeah.
Verstappen is the best driver on
Yeah,
the grid.
he is.
And for me, it's like ball don't lie. Like
That's a c'est la vie situation. Like Lando Norris winning, bomba. But Max winning, c'est la vie.
No, I
'Cause
feel
that-
like it's the other way around.
No. Because to me, Lando, I never want to see Lando Norris lift a world.
bro, he should like it degrades the like that's like if Sassuolo to win a Serie A, it would
It's like Nedved winning the Ballon d'Or.
well then it means Thierry Henry deserved to have a Ballon d'Or. So got it.
No, I would say just give it to Neymar.
I can't. I'm so happy I found that Thierry Henry was second
Yeah.
place in that Ballon d'Or because not every time he says
I know Thierry
That-
Henry was second place.
yeah, but you didn't know that.
Why, you don't agree that he should have won?
Thierry Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What year was that in?
1990.
No.
Okay,
2002.
2000. I don't
2003.
even remember, bro. I just
2003.
know Nedved was a
How
bum.
old were you in 2003?
2 years old.
So you're watching.
I was old enough to know Nedved's a
Straight
bum.
hater.
Yeah, got it. Anyway, we'll definitely keep an eye on that on the title race there in Formula One. But we got a little bit of a North London derby to talk about. 4-1, Arsenal takes it in a very comfortable manner.
Yeah.
As a hat trick.
Quel jugador.
No Gabriel,
Yeah.
no Gyökeres, no problem.
It's okay, bro. We got Hincapie. FPL pickup. We got him on my squad. So
Bro,
for the
why are we acting like bro? You didn't make any waiver pickups. You forgot.
I
I
got
picked up
Hincapie.
Hincapie.
No, that was after. That was a free agent. You didn't
Fuck
pick him
do
up
I
on
care if
waiver.
it's
Oh,
free
yeah,
agent,
true.
waiver? I don't give a shit.
No, because I was gonna put him. I could have
know.
had free reign and took in Hincapie.
So you didn't.
I couldn't. I had no, bro. I had 3 guys on my bench, all Skittles, all
I don't care, bro.
orange and
Ferms
red.
picked up fucking Mosquera.
What do you say fuck me for?
Because you just horrible management. Like everyone knows left-sided center back is
No.
going to be Hincapie.
Well, Mosquera started during the season. It was to me it was a
Started
50-50.
Saliba right center back.
Hincapie
Yeah.
started left center back during Champions League.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying Mosquera has been playing more often than
Saliba's
Hincapie.
injured.
Because Saliba got injured.
All right, I don't care about Hincapie or Mosquera.
Anyway, I beat Ferms this week. I'm dropping a 60, 70 bomb.
Everybody would have lost, by the way.
So
but
you're saying
Varvar-
I'm inevitable.
Fucking 70 bomba, good for you.
Varvar, you winning?
Yeah, I'm winning.
Millie, you're not winning.
Well, I had to face this as a hat trick, so
Were you winning before that?
I was winning before that.
Really?
Now I'm not winning.
Yeah.
Eze hat trick doesn't.
And Eze Bomba did a lot to.
Declan
It's a
Rice
20-pointer. Eze dropped a 20-pointer, I'm pretty sure.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Insane.
I need Pickford, best in the business, to do something for me tomorrow.
Well, no, we don't want Pickford to
Pickford
do
needs to
No,
score
you.
2 goals tomorrow.
I need Pickford to save 2 penalties
Score a hat trick and maybe
and get a
Doable.
goal. So
Crazy.
we
Yeah.
shall see.
But Eze dropped such an insane masterclass. This was honestly, like I saw a lot of obviously this is an extreme, but I seen a lot of people say like just this game in such a big rivalry, a performance like this, like it kind of already justifies the fee that they paid for.
It's a legacy builder.
Yeah,
Mili, off the storyline alone, Eze is supposed to go to Spurs. Spurs fans start tweaking on Instagram. Oh my God, Eberechi Eze is coming to our team. Arsenal jump into
within 24 hours.
They jump into the race. He then rejects Tottenham, goes to Arsenal. First North London derby, drops a hat trick on their dome.
Yeah, let it all work out.
Yeah, let it all work out.
He definitely went to the right situation. I'd say. I think right now Tottenham after this match, you could definitely say that they didn't. They're nowhere near.
They're not finishing in the top half. I'm calling it right now. They're finishing bottom 10.
I do think we're being a little bit reactionary because Thomas Frank, we still need to give him.
So you love pulling out these expected points charts, but when it comes to Tottenham, we're being a bit overreactionary because right now on expected points, I'm pretty sure Tottenham's at 16. So
is this a look-up situation?
Is this a
you
fact
can look it up.
situation?
Go ahead, look it up. They're definitely bottom half. This team is dog shit.
Well, for
Yeah,
me,
they are 16th.
Yeah, they're dog shit. They are absolutely horrendous and they're actually unwatchable. I see Spurs fans on Twitter already complaining about how in a big game like this, I had this with Ten Hag, where you're watching a game and your team's not even trying to attack. And it's such a negative environment for your club where you're basically going in conceding that the best we can do here is a draw.
it's like they never had control of the game. Like you see a Palinha in the entire game, he didn't try a pass forward. And honestly, Richarlison was doing all right, but like he's literally all alone. Because at the end of the day, Kudus had a couple of good touches, but every time like there was a Hincapi behind your back, like winning the header, you had a Saliba played well. Timber was locking up the right side there. Like Spurs really couldn't break out. And
I still will give Thomas Frank time though at Spurs, but this team is just not good on paper.
I don't know. I think they got some
Right
good
now.
purchases, but like
Attacking wise,
like Kudus is great. For me,
Kudus is
Kudus
great.
is amazing.
but
It's just
I feel like the guy's still nursing an injury.
he wasn't service though. Like nobody passed. Like he barely had any touches.
Yeah, because you have fucking Paulinho trying to make forward
Exactly.
passes. That's not gonna
So
happen.
But again, does that end up being a Thomas Frank instructional issue, or is that just a player personnel issue? Because
Both.
clearly they don't have the players to compete with an Arsenal, but you'd expect them to
Bro,
at least
They
compete.
just went shit in the transfer market. After Eze, they were like, we're about to spend 60 mil on Eze, and now
They spent it on Xavi Simons.
Now let's spend on a Xavi Simmons and loaning and buying Kolomwani.
he was not good. Xavi.
But even the fact like you go into this game, it's a derby and you're playing a 5-back. Like you know Arsenal is good when they have the possession. They have quality players like Eze, Saka, and even Trossard was playing good. Like that could beat a man 1v1. Don't sit back five at the back. Like
I low-key disagree. I think
they had no chance.
I think Arsenal.
Look at how
are
Man
worse.
United played Arsenal opening day.
What
like,
do you mean?
Look at how we play. You have to play Arsenal on the front foot. You can't just sit back.
No, I agree. Bro, sometimes Arsenal struggle versus a good compact deep block.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I'd
Especially
argue
not
not
with Marino
anymore.
playing.
set pieces as well.
Yeah, Marino
That's
helped a lot too.
That's true. If it's Gyökeres, it's a different situation, and Odegaard. I feel
Yeah.
like Odegaard and Gyökeres are the two anti-deep block players. Like
They're
They're
Arsenal's
holding.
two worst
Yeah,
players.
they're holding Arsenal back.
Gyökeres
crazy
in this
to
game
say.
would have scored.
Not difficult, but they wouldn't have won 4-1. They would have won 2-1.
Yeah.
It's crazy hypothetical.
Gyökeres in this game would have scored, but that's
They scored
not a
4 goals.
hypothetical.
Well, Arsenal scored 4
Okay,
goals.
got it. He has 4 goals all season. So what's your point?
How many does Šeško have?
Okay, exactly. You see, fucking stupid ass rate
How many
trade.
does Šeško have?
1 or 2. 2? I don't know. I don't care,
So
bro. I don't.
forgettable. Holy
For
shit.
me, I know Gyökeres is ass. I don't care about Šeško. He can be good or ass. I don't care. I know Gyökeres is ass though. That's promise.
The point is Arsenal, like even depth wise, just have like a good team on paper now. And I think against the Spurs, if you just sit back and you let them play, you'll never get a point. And it showed. Like I think I texted in the first like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this might be a 4-0 Arsenal.
Thomas Frank doesn't realize he's not coaching Brentford anymore. At Brentford, you can go to Arsenal and sit back and not even try to attack. But at a big club, that's unacceptable. It's an unacceptable mentality.
Winning's winning.
I'm fucking Doctor Strange in my head, okay? I'm running 10 trillion possibilities. There was not a single possibility of this game where Spurs end up with a win. There was not a single one.
Not
Even
in
they
the
were
way he
playing?
pulled up in.
Hindsight's
Yeah.
There's not a single game here, possibility simulation, where Spurs actually win this game.
It would have had to have been like some crazy snatch.
Bro, you're
and
playing
grab.
versus the best tactician manager in the world right now.
Okay, but once again, why the fuck is Ruben Amorim able to go
Some
and
more resistance
Yeah,
on
it's
that-
kind of
that
crazy.
comment.
We just let that slide.
he's
Best
up there?
tactician manager.
He's up there, bro. What? You can say he's one of the best for sure.
Well, the other best just lost 2-1 to Newcastle. So
Okay, well, there's other ones also.
Luis
but yeah.
Enrique.
Yeah, like there's he's in and around that conversation, bro. But once again, it's always like he edges you. Like is he really gonna bust a nut this year, or is he just gonna leave you hanging again? You know. So, basically, if you're gonna play Arsenal, don't just sit back like this because this is honestly shambolic. It very much did remind me of 7-0 Liverpool against Man United, where you actually just felt hopeless. Like if I'm a Spurs fan today, I'm actually like this is a panic button performance.
I think you did say in the group chat that this is more embarrassing than 7-0.
What do you do?
I didn't say I didn't say it's more embarrassing. 7-0 is obviously more.
Oh, you say
the
it was the
result
worst
is more
performance.
embarrassing, but this was actually a worse performance than 7-0 Liverpool.
I think you forget 7-0. I think we got to
No,
watch
no,
that
no.
after. Bro, it was like, at
I
one
got
point,
to
It was a
watch.
De Gea disaster class. It was
No, no, stop
objective.
trying.
Vicario
Stop
was
trying.
actually like they lost 4-1. Vicario played well. Vicario actually played well. Today.
I think
Well, is a bit is a stretch.
I
It's like
came
a
out saying
consolation.
Vicario was Spurs' best player. If you lost 4-1 and your goalie was your best player, you fucking sucked.
Yeah,
can make a
agree,
save.
but
I honestly
Lights
don't.
out.
Oh
He
yeah, yeah.
saved on Declan Rice.
And on Saka a couple of times too.
He faced 3.4 XG on target. So, I mean, that's actually a lot of fucking XG on target.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, Man United didn't even have fucking 3.4. So
Well, not XG. XG only faced
and
only
Spurs,
1.8.
other than that half fucking field
Half
shot,
shot,
they
from,
actually did
Richarlison.
nothing. The entire game, they did zero.
Yeah.
There was actually no feeling of, oh, okay, we need to actually go and attack.
No momentum switch.
Yeah.
Like it was even like for Arsenal, there was no moment where you were like, okay, they're not in control of this game anymore. And you saw it with Eze. Like Eze could have had 4.
And
to be
this
honest.
is your
Yeah.
main rivals. This is like your when you get your Premier League schedule, if you're a Spurs fan, you're circling Arsenal on the schedule, you know? Like this is fucking embarrassing. Embarrassing. Whatever. I'm honestly very close. Like I'm not gonna say it yet, but I'm very close to the Thomas Frank sack button because I don't know.
Reaction.
It's very
Who are you gonna bring? in?
it's
That's the thing. Like, the team is
okay. Yes, I'm not doing it right now, but like in the summer, come the summertime, certain managers become available. The Spurs job is probably very attractive. Like you're in the Premier League, you're living in London.
Season with is that Rolly fake or not? Then they beat City, and then
But
we're like,
once again-
that Rolly's real.
So one performance is enough for you to say Thomas Frank, give him years on the job.
no,
No, but I'm saying I'm saying you're doing the opposite of that.
Yeah.
It's like you just change your opinion just based
I'm
on
not
the color
based,
of your fucking
bro.
underwear.
I've been saying all year Spurs are dog shit.
No, you didn't start the year by saying that.
Oh my god,
When they beat City 2-0,
Oh my
you
God.
you were going crazy.
bro. I can pull. I wasn't on the podcast that week.
The week after,
I wasn't even there.
you are the one that said the Rolly
I
test is
remember
next
because
week.
I was outside the fucking country and I listened to the pod and I'm listening to this shit like holy shit overreactionism.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we got Thomas Frank out for Spurs, Arne Slot out for Liverpool, Enzo Maresca out for Chelsea, Amram out for Man United. At one point, now he switched over. Am I missing
I'm not
any other
fully
managers?
out of the Amrim out.
Oh, you're not fully out. Okay, so we'll keep that. Any
I'm
other
also not
managers?
fully out of the.
Well, we should
Amrim.
have sacked Arteta 100 times.
Yeah,
Now he's praising
Arteta.
him.
Yeah, now it's like going back. Okay,
Who
so we're
else
at
we
5. Pep at one point. No, I don't think Pep was ever in question.
Yeah,
Bro, I don't understand, bro. Like,
These are all the people that you like. Every back
but Arne
performance-
Slot right now, I said should be sacked.
We
I
should
didn't
sack
say
Xabi
last
Alonso.
year.
Yeah,
I didn't
Xabi
say
Alonso.
last
Sack
year.
Flay.
Bro, all these managers do deserve to get fucking sacked.
I think Amram should
So
fucking
then we
manage
just
all
have
of
no
them.
good managers in the world.
Right now, there's a good argument that there are missing fucking managers. Like all these managers, we are missing good managers right now.
This is about to be the greatest fucking PL manager frenzy in history. There's gonna be half the team that doesn't have a fucking
Yes,
manager.
but come the end of the year, bro, this Spurs team should not be finishing bottom 10. They will, and they will.
Definitely not. They should not be finishing
So-
bottom 10.
Come the end of the year, give Thomas Frank time, bro. With performances like this, where it looks like a complete fucking mentality failure, like you don't deserve time. You don't deserve time.
Sack him.
100%.
Just go get.
I'm not
fucking-
saying right now, but
go
in
get
the
Daniel
summer,
Faka and just slide him.
bro.
into
You
Spurs.
realize what 2 years
Bullshit.
ago, 2 years ago, before they got Ange, or 3 years ago, or whatever, you realized it was between Ange and Luis Enrique. That was Luis Enrique almost took the Spurs job.
Okay.
You could have had Luis Enrique. Spurs job is very enticing to managers. It is an enticing job. You're in London. You're playing for. You get a lot of money in the transfer budget. Like, bro, they just had Antonio Conte a couple of years ago. It's not some fucking bum ass job. So why is a manager
Everyone's
like?
failed at it.
Huh?
Everyone's failed.
I mean, depends what you consider failure, but
Well, how low is the bar for Spurs?
fucking low. Top 4 is a success for Spurs.
And so that means everyone's failed.
Yeah.
Most managers have failed,
Yeah, 100%. Most managers have failed.
which makes it an undesirable job.
No, that's not true.
It's just not a good environment.
No, that's just inherently wrong.
What the fuck have they done?
It's not about what have they done, bro. You're getting a lot of money. You live in London. Like, you're in the Prem. It's a desirable job. I'm not saying you could go get Zidane. I'm not saying you go get Pep Guardiola, but you can go get Luis Enrique. Before he took that PSG job, he really wasn't like super,
bro. It's
desirable.
Like, it's a cop out to get into the top 6 of the Premier League, into the big 6. It's just a big 6
but
cop out.
those are, bro, the top 10 most desirable jobs in football right now. 6 of them are the big 6, and then the other ones are Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and PSG. That's the top 10 most desirable jobs in football. If you can go get yourself in the top 6 club position, you are one of the top managers in the world.
Sure, but I think anyone that's going to go to Spurs will fail.
That's your opinion. I kind of agree because the squad, for me, I think it's a squad issue. It's
no
both
direction.
manager and squad issue.
I think any manager that goes to Spurs is given a jigsaw puzzle of players to try to fit together and form a random 11. Like Arne Slot, and we'll talk about it after, but Arne Slot is given so much that he should be able to pick out an 11 that works. The same argument I was giving last season with Pep Guardiola is Man City had enough players that you can pick out a competent 11. Spurs genuinely don't have a cohesive 11 on paper. They have way too many different types of players. Like,
there's a couple of injuries that came into it, like Dejan Kulusevski injury, Madison injury, Solanke injury. So like those are pretty big players. But like, I don't know. I feel like
that was for another manager.
There's no reason for the performances to be this dog shit. Like it's like the excuses I gave Ten Hag. Like I lived this moment, Spurs fans. I know what you're feeling. The performances are so dog shit that you try and find injuries. There's no reason for the performances to be this bad. There's managers that are doing more with less in the Premier League. So
I wanted to read go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, also to give credit to Arsenal, like I think they were flawless. Like there was no player that you look at that team sheet and you're like, okay, he didn't have a great performance. Like even we were saying, Marino played good. Eze just looked like this is his team now. You know what I mean? Like his impact was more than Saka. I was saying like his performances have been growing to that level of a player. Like I think he could be world class. I think he's showing that he has the signs of it. A hat trick in a derby, so it doesn't come often.
So you think he's better than Saka?
His performances are showing that he could be there. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So you think he's better than Saka? Yes or no?
I mean, longevity-wise, he just joined Arsenal. He just crafted himself a starting spot. We'll see.
So you have a game tomorrow. Would you rather Eze or Saka?
Eze scored a hat-trick, didn't he?
Okay, that's a bold...
Can we get a definitive answer or are we just going to keep cucking and ducking?
That's a Mili skate-around answer.
I mean, fuck, bro. It could change between, like, depending on the...
So you go game by game, is what you're admitting.
It could change, yeah.
I like that, cucking and ducking. It's a new activity.
Bro, what are we talking about here?
Tomorrow, you have a game. Saka or Eze?
Eze. He just scored a hat-trick. He proved that he's a better player right now.
Like, I think that's absolutely insane to say.
So then what are you asking the opinion of if you're going to just say...
I mean, I didn't ask your opinion.
You literally just said, stop cucking. Stop giving an answer.
Yeah, because you said an opinion and Varvar asked you a question about your opinion.
Depending on who you're playing against, obviously Saka might be better for that team. But right now, I just see Eze as more pivotal for them. Without Eze, this game is not getting unlocked. He was the pivotal guy who...
he wasn't there. They dominated the game from minute 1 to 90. I don't know if you say that's completely on Eze. Eze definitely had a good game, bro.
Who's scoring the goals, though?
Okay, but you're acting like they got 0 chances without Eze. Like they were going to score with or without Eze.
That's not what I said. Of course, they were going to win this game regardless. But who was the best player on the field?
I mean, you could think it's Eze. I didn't.
You actually don't think it was Eze?
Declan Rice was the best player on the field, but if you want, you can think Eze, yeah. Because he got 3 goals. So you can think if you want Eze. For me, Declan Rice bossed.
I mean, it's hard to argue that the guy
bossed the entire...
That's crazy.
But for me, but you see, that's your goal and assist. Your goal and assist
That's what you do, though.
No, that's not what I do.
And
because watching the game, Declan Rice ran the entire game.
I watch Arsenal, I see Declan Rice, I say Declan Rice is the best.
But it's all... But that's how it works because Declan Rice is the best almost every single time he steps out on the football.
But Tottenham had no midfield presence, so like I don't understand. Like it was very easy for Declan Rice to cement himself in that game.
It's even small things like Declan Rice is like the leader of the team. When I don't know if you guys remember this, when Xavi Simons was on a counterattack and Declan Rice like low-key fouled him and shit.
No, it wasn't low-key. He did foul him.
Okay, whatever. He fouled him. he went over and he's like, get the fuck up. He's like telling him like, get the fuck up. And then
What
the
do we-
whole
Does that make him a better player?
What are we
No,
lifting now?
But once
What is
again,
this?
once
Once
again,
again, one of us
Once
said
again,
this?
that's fucking mentality.
This
That's
is
fucking
embarrassing.
order.
Why are we
okay,
bringing
can
up-
you let me finish my
No,
point?
this is a horrible point.
Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done, guys.
Good,
Okay.
thank God. Let's move on.
Perfect segue into the quote
Yeah,
I
what
wanted
did-
to
what did you
say.
wanna share?
And go on Twitter. Varvar's about to scroll.
I can't
We just
Bro,
rage baited him into
you
scrolling.
understand? You just brought up. He just fouled the guy, and then
I
looked
didn't
at
bring
him and
up
said,
anything
"Get the
because
fuck
you didn't
up,"
let me finish my point.
because it was a horrible point.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, guys, Eze's better than Saka because he scored 3 goals in one game. Go ahead, guys. Good
Okay,
job.
wait. Let me say my Declan Rice quote. This was before the
actually
game.
good.
This was before the game. I'm gonna run through it. And this is just pure glaze. There's no hidden messages to this. He goes, I think this is a manager he's talking about Arteta. I think this is a manager who's young in his managerial career still, but I think when it's all said and done, he will go down as one of the best. It's only the start, like I said, so don't judge him now. Judge him at the end when he's won everything, because he will for sure.
Fuck you,
I think he's
it's only
just
start. He's year 6.
I think he's just incredible tactically. Everything that he does, everything he knows on the opposition, the way he sets you up. I go onto a football pitch, and the only thing I have to worry about is playing football. I know tactically, it's like a remote control in my head. You know, he's built it into me like he's built into every other player.
Holy brainwash.
You just know what
There's
you're
no
doing.
way Declan Rice said this.
He did. You just know what you're doing every time you go on the pitch, and that's down to him. So yeah, I can speak highly enough of him.
Listen, that's good. Like
Well,
as a
it seems
player,
he has
you-
the locker room.
as a player, it's good to have clarity when you're playing. Like it's just you know your position, you know when to where to stand. Like that's honestly good that he thinks that. So that means
Where'd you
Arteta's
find this
reasoning-
quote?
I think it was the Athletic. Just look up the words. I'll be very surprised if it's fake.
There's so many instances where players don't know what they're doing on the field, and that like limits their potential. So if that's actually a true quote, good for both of them.
I mean, I'm seeing it. I see it in multiple.
Yeah,
That's right here.
there's video of it. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, he's backing up his own manager. I don't necessarily
No,
see the
but
problem.
like, that's almost giving credit for your success to your manager by saying like, it's basically saying like, you know, like guys say like, it's not me, it's God. Like it's not me, it's Arteta. Like I have a remote control in my head, and I'm put in a perfect position to do exactly just play football. I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about being caught out. The system, and like, I think it's a possibility that the players are all getting bolstered by Arteta.
Bro,
single-handed.
no one ever said Arteta was a bad manager.
That's not the point that I was trying to make. I'm just saying that these players, in a way, probably get taxed because they play in Arteta's system, because they literally just like, let's say a player like Trossard, if you took Trossard and you put him on like a Milan or a Juventus or whatever, like,
No,
But
he'd still be good.
He dominates your league, but
He'd
yeah.
still
go.
be good.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you would.
Not I don't know.
Trossard's a good player.
Yildiz harassment. Yildiz gorgeous.
Okay.
Trossard harassment.
That's not even the meme. It's crazy. And
bro whiffed on a meme.
Yildiz gorgeous. Bro just wanted to call Yildiz gorgeous. It's flirting and harassment.
Same shit.
Okay. The next game is Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and I mean, I want to say that this was unexpected, but there was always an inkling that they would lose.
Not 3-0.
They would lose. There's an inkling that they would lose, but Sean Dyche's Nottingham Forest 3-0 is
At home,
crazy.
at Anfield too.
Crazy.
Did Ruben Amorim's horny Reds get a good draw against Nottingham Forest? Real question. 2-2 draw against
Counter
Nottingham
that?
Forest is now a successful result, I would say.
Oh my god.
Didn't you beat Liverpool?
Yeah.
And you lifted that.
Yeah. But that's like a normal day in the office, beating Liverpool.
So this isn't important. Like this isn't a big result for Nottingham Forest.
No, it's not. This is you beat some mid-table fodder.
I'm just saying you lifted beating Liverpool.
Yeah, but I beat mid-table.
You lifted it
fodder.
really high. Like
For me, beating Liverpool is the same thing as beating Brighton or beating like it's the same thing this year, especially
but I don't think you beat Brighton.
because Slot's fucking Liverpool team, it looks like a charity match team.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's really bad.
It just seems like there's massive lapses in judgment. Like the team composition, you can't even say that the team is bad, bro. This is it's supposed to be the best team in
100%.
Europe.
On paper.
Technically, at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
but
season.
you think that they're looking at Isaac kind of like Ferms does in FPL, like sunk cost fallacy?
Just keep playing him and he'll bang
Yeah.
one in.
Eventually,
the rent is
you would
due,
hope.
Varvar. So
Mhm.
Yeah, but like we're couch pundits, and this guy's managing. And how much did they pay for Isak?
150.
Like
of course.
it's a different story, you know. Like
I mean-
it's not just to put him out and he scores situation.
That's actual sunk cost fallacy.
obviously, like the forwards are definitely a problem because they're not scoring. But conceding 3 goals to Nottingham Forest, I'm
That's
looking at
even worse.
Konate. Konate was horrendous this game, and it's not a surprise that he got yanked.
That was my opinion at the beginning of the season. Was Liverpool's defense is not going to be good this season. I said this at the beginning of the season. There is so much pressure that's applied to those center backs that they will inevitably look like shit. It's not even their fault.
It's not even
If you put Konate on Arsenal, you're going to call him one of the best center backs.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the system is just built to fucking make both of those center backs look horrible.
It's the fullbacks.
So then you're Arne Slot out.
How did you get to that from what I said?
Okay. So you just brought up an example of a well-coached team, and you said that this team is so shittly coached that the defensive structure, there's no center back in world football that would play well in this
Varvar,
team.
you're forgetting one team has Calafiori and Timber, and the other one has Kerkez and I don't even know, Bradley, maybe
that does
Szoboszlai
not say
sometimes.
anything about his point. He said there's way too much emphasis on the center backs.
The quality on the fullback
Yeah, but it wasn't
positions
like
at
that
Liverpool
last
is not good right now.
Because last year it wasn't Arne Slot's team, it was Jurgen Klopp's team that Arne Slot just inherited.
But sure, it's just the fullbacks. There was a better situation on the fullbacks.
No, it's these bald fucking Dutch managers. They have no clue how to coach
Has
in the
nothing
Premier
to do
League.
with that.
It does. 100% it is. Bro, these guys don't understand that you can't play open, like super open football in the Premier League. It doesn't work.
Okay, everyone likes to shit on Slot. If you were in Slot's shoes right now, what would you do to make Liverpool into a winning team?
Pray to Jesus.
Nice.
I think that's the only,
Because everyone likes
the only way forward.
Everyone likes to shit on them, but what would you actually do? Because in my opinion, the squad, the depth, they have enough to win the Premier League. They have enough to win the Premier League by far. So what would us, couch potatoes, do to make Liverpool win the Premier League?
I would try and find the receipt to Wirtz and Isaac's purchases
Okay, anybody else that
and return it.
I don't. It seems like, again, like we mentioned the fullback issue, that there's no emphasis on any defensive liability on those fullbacks at all. It's just, imagine Kerkez trying to track back and try to make defensive play. It's just not possible. I think they just went.
He's what? He's
They
the
made
worst
it-
fullback you've ever watched in your life?
It was just a complete miscalculation on what Kerkez was supposed to be at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's true though.
So at the end of the day, you have to go back to the drawing board in January. Maybe in January, you need to be more defensive. Just structure-wise, you need to be more defensive and then play out. Like you can't just send everyone up and just hope for the best and hope that Van Dijk and Konate will take care of it.
But you bought two wingbacks.
That's the problem.
You bought two bombing wingbacks, and you expect them to be stay-at-home fullbacks.
I'm not asking them to be like full, like straight left back, right back. Obviously, you can have attacking fullbacks, but clearly the profiles that they brought in were strictly attacking profiles. And at the end of the day, maybe they were going into the season saying we're going to score as many goals as we can, and that'll help defensively because then we're able to control the situation. But at the end of the day, if you're conceding goals and you still have attacking fullbacks on the pitch, you're always going to be in a bad spot.
Who would you say is Liverpool's best progressive passer?
Gravenberch.
Szoboszlai this year has been amazing too.
McAllister or Gravenberch is the only possible.
Because that's kind of what changed.
Oh, Trent.
That's kind of what changed.
Trent
definitely helped.
That's what changes. They lost their best progressive passer.
Yeah.
And I feel like that gap has not been filled. Even though I'm sure Gravenberch and McAllister can fill that role amongst them two. But I think Slot kind of didn't realize how much he lost. Because now you press Liverpool. Who's breaking out? Who's making that breakout pass? And to who?
Like, again, would you decide to make that decision of like benching a Salah? Maybe trying something new.
Benching
It's not.
Salah
That's
does
not the
nothing.
solution. Like the solution isn't a benching. Like I don't think any onus should be on the players.
No, because Salah, you have to say that he has not.
So
been
you're
playing well
Arne
at all.
Slot out.
No,
So whose fault is it? They're fucking absolutely dog shit. They won the Prem last year, and
bro,
no onus should be on the players.
You're a one-man demolition crew, Varvar. According to you, we should fucking blow up half the Premier League.
No. This Arne Slot, fucking put him in a cannon, his bald fucking head.
You're gonna
and
go
just
get who?
fucking
You're gonna go
launch
fucking
him back to
Varvar.
across the
You're gonna
English
get on your
Channel
knees
to
and stick
fucking
out your tongue at
How
fucking
does-
Zidane. Like
How
what are you
does
gonna do?
one win a Premier League the year before and then completely
because they didn't buy anyone.
So your league is so
This wasn't his
Your league
team.
is so good that you can fucking trip into winning a Premier League.
You're acting like Jurgen Klopp didn't build a fucking super team when he was at
But
Liverpool.
wasn't that team like just barely making CL last year?
yeah, especially when Klopp left,
When Klopp left,
it was a
it
disaster.
was still a good team.
Of course.
When you have fucking Salah,
They didn't make
you have
CL.
Van Dijk.
They didn't make CL.
They didn't make CL. They made Conference League. You know?
Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
Arne Slot, when he lost in the round of 16 to PSG, they didn't play CL, right? They didn't make CL.
Oh, they ended the season. They ended the
Okay,
season
got
well.
it. So
I'm
basically,
trying to remember, but yeah, I guess they did
I
play
think they came
Champions League.
third or fourth.
No, but that's the
fourth.
season.
I
They
just-
had like 6 CL spots. What was it? They had a fucking million CL spots.
I don't give a shit. They were in CL. Jurgen Klopp left a fucking good team. Like he left an amazing team. And Arne Slot has gradually made it worse. Not gradually. In one summer, he's turned it into a
But apart
shit
from
team.
Trent,
It was a prior season. They
prior
finished
season.
5th. They were in Europa.
apart from Trent, like they didn't sell anyone significant that
Trent
would
is
change.
generational. He's a generational
But
player.
clearly, Real Madrid is not really like they don't really need him.
Bro,
but-
he's in and out the lineup because he gets injured in and out. Trent is generational. He's a generational player. You cannot replace Trent. So I said this
You're gonna have to
before the
replace him
season
eventually.
started. Yeah, but you don't do it with one player. There's not one singular player that you just plop in and say, okay, Trent is replaced.
Okay, bro, that's like I agree. You can say that shit about like, oh, you take out Leao out of Milan and then you know have some serious problems.
Leao can be replaced
These
by other
guys
players.
have $1 billion team.
Yeah.
And
Leao can be replaced by other players. Maybe Milan can't afford those
There's no
players, but there's other Leaos.
There's no irreplaceable player aside from Messi and Ronaldo, like when they were in their prime.
That's just
Everyone else is
inherently
replaceable.
wrong.
I would personally test out like a 4-4-2. Try Isaac
I
and
agree.
Ekitike together
I
up
agree.
top. See if they could link up. Because
Doesn't
they're
work.
good link-up strikers.
Okay,
No,
and then
that's
you're
right.
benching Salah.
No, Salah could play on the right wing. Gakpo on the left
Right
wing.
wing.
Well, you're
That's
benching
4-2-4 then. You're way too attacking.
4-4-2. 4-4-2. What you're
Salah's not
saying-
playing right mid.
He can.
He's
what you're-
Sadio Mane literally did an interview midweek and he's like, Salah doesn't defend. If you're asking Salah to defend, you're literally you're doing about it wrong.
I see him hustling.
Play a-
But
play a
anyways,
4-1-4-1, like Chelsea with two cams or like two offense. Like you
What's
play.
the difference between 4-1-4-1 and 4-3-3? It's literally the same thing, just different numbers jumbled together.
No, I mean you attack in 5.
They attack in 5 in a 4-3-3 also.
It just doesn't look that way on the pitch.
anyways, the point is I want to see 2 strikers up top because the strikers are competent. These guys are not scrubs. Like Isaac and Ekitike are good strikers. What's happening right now is that they're not playing well in the system. Clearly the cam is inexistent right now. I would sacrifice Wirtz potentially right now. Salah is not at his best, so you need to find a different position for him. Like it's just the team is going downwards. It's a downwards trajectory. You can't just not do anything.
Or you switch to a 5 back. Do they even have another center back?
5 back, then you're sacrificing Salah anyways.
Play like where you get like basically Manchester United's formation.
So Amarim's the blueprint? That's
You have Salah as a ram.
But Varvar, you're basically bringing him nothing, bro.
I'm bringing up nothing.
What have
I'm saying sack Slot, bro. There's no way forward with Slot.
And
Like
do what?
this guy
the players
just
are gonna be the same.
100%. But there's a manager out there that will get the best out of these players.
I mean,
And
if
I'm
Trent's
thinking
irreplaceable,
in
that's
January,
fulfill
But
your
that's what I'm
job.
trying to say.
but you go get a Xabi Alonso that worked. I'm not saying they can get Xabi Alonso. I'm saying like you go get someone that works with a Frimpong, that works with a Kerkez, that doesn't necessarily need a Trent. Arne
Inzaghi.
Slot needs a Trent.
They go get Inzaghi.
Arne Slot needs Trent. There's no ifs, ends, or buts about it because the way that he played last season, Trent was the most crucial part of the team, and now he's gone.
Not Salah. That
Trent was
put
more
up,
important than Salah.
Fucking like 40 GA.
Trent was more important than Salah.
You had Salah Ballon d'Or winner at one point.
I 100%. He deserves to be. Once again, attackers have more Ballon d'Or attacks. But Trent is more irreplaceable than Salah.
I wouldn't say so, no.
I just don't
Name me
see-
another player that plays like Trent. I can name you right wingers that play like Salah. They could have signed
Why? 'Cause
Mbuemo and Salah is not that big of a difference
But
right
it's you're asking like who plays like
now.
Trent.
Is it that crazy to say that?
You said it.
What do you say?
And Mbuemo and Salah, there's not a fucking difference right now.
And Mbuemo and Salah.
Yeah.
This Liverpool team is getting so disrespected.
I know. I agree.
Well, it's because you have results like this, bro.
I know,
3-0
but-
lost to Nottingham Forest.
You're gonna. I don't know.
Well,
Do you rate Isaac or not?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Do you rate Wirtz or not?
I don't rate them in this team.
But you see,
No, it's
So-
not. What,
But you
what
rate them as
you see?
individuals, but not as a whole.
I rate them as individuals, but they don't work well together. We brought up this issue at the beginning of the season when they bought Isaac. We literally said, why the fuck are they signing Isaac? They don't need him.
play 2-striker formation.
So now you're changing up a team that legit just won the Prem.
But you need to. So exactly, do you need to switch up something? Yes or no?
What? No, but you lose Trent, so yes, you need to change up something.
Exactly.
But 4-4-2 is not the way forward. You're asking Mo Salah to defend. You're not gonna work.
So the
Is there any
bench
tactical
must
setup that works well in this with the team with the players they have?
That Arne Slot would coach? No.
Okay, I don't know. I think we might as well just move on. It's just no point in talking about that.
have- like
anymore.
it's cooked.
Yeah, like
It's also just like
It's done.
sacking
Arne
them-
Slot's fucking shit. He won the
Yes.
best league in the world according to you, and he's just dog shit.
Yes, but also you're also forgetting Liverpool's second
He
half
did
of the
what
year
Jurgen
last year
Klopp
was kind of
He
dog
did what
shit,
Jurgen
but-
Klopp couldn't do two seasons in a row prior.
Okay, you know
Yeah, but-
Jurgen Klopp's 10 times better than manager than Arne Slot.
Yes.
With the same team, I'm just looking at objectives. He won the league, and Klopp. That's the reason why Klopp left.
Yeah,
because
but-
he failed 2 seasons in a row.
But I think it's the way that Slot's losing, bro. It's not like they're losing nail biters. Rather, they're getting ran off the pitch.
I look at their foot mob and I've never seen a Man United foot mob look like that. And I was down in the dumps. They have 8 losses in their last fucking 11 games.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I've
bad.
never seen Man United's foot mob look like that, and I've seen some bad fucking foot mobs. Okay, like I've seen some bad fucking foot mob months. I've never seen it that bad though.
The foot mob is big.
Sacking would make it worse.
Yeah,
They
it
need
can't get
something.
worse.
Yeah.
How can it get worse?
Yeah.
This is the bottom. No, this is the bottom, bro. It
You
doesn't
should also,
get worse.
You
than
should
this.
also know as a Manchester United fan, there's always a new bottom.
This is the bottom, bro. They lost 8 of the last 11 games. What? They're gonna lose not 10 of the last 11.
Bro,
like,
you thought Ten Hag was the bottom, and then you signed Amarim, and that in the bottom.
okay,
got
now we're
lower.
rage baiting.
It's bro.
I win tomorrow. I'm in 4th place. Fuck, do I care about bringing up Ten Hag as the Amarim's not the bottom, bro? What the
Mindset.
fuck?
Last season, Eric Ten Hag was 8th place when he got sacked. You brought in Amarim, you finished the season in 16th.
And I made
Trust
it
me,
fucking Europa
there was a
League
new
final,
fucking
which
bottom.
is fucking who cares? But it's not the bottom.
You just spoke. Why are you even fucking speaking
the
anymore, bro?
performances were the same.
We just
under
made a
Ten Hag
Europa
and
League
Amarim.
final. Or European final means
The
fuck off.
performances were the exact same. Nothing
Worse.
changed,
You finished 16th
bro. Oh my god.
or 15th.
I actually.
There's
can't.
always a new bottom,
Yeah.
and sacking Slot is not a solution. It's finding a new fucking bottom.
Well, I mean,
So Ten Hag's a good manager. I'm hearing. He maximized
Bro,
my Man United. squad.
genuinely, there might be nothing between the years. Varvar.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Mhm.
Like pulling out fucking comments that I didn't even point to. I didn't even remotely point to Ten Hag was a good manager.
Mhm.
Okay, say Introduce the next fucking topic.
We got.
I mean, we didn't really talk about Nottingham Forest, but there is a lot of chatter about Elliot.
Yeah,
Anderson.
Manchester United should sign him for 180 million.
180
Yeah.
million, I
Oh,
agree.
he's so fucking good.
I
Oh,
agree.
he's dog shit now 2 months later.
I agree.
Yeah, he's Ugarte, V2. I love
When did I
Casemiro.
say this?
Casemiro's fucking shit.
Gosh.
It's fucking brain dead.
Anyway,
Varvar.
Varvar, what are your thoughts on Elliot Anderson?
This is funny.
Sign him for 100 million. Go.
No, Elliot Anderson is baller though.
Yeah.
I'm investing
So
stocks.
was
in him.
Casemiro when fucking signed them.
Once again, Casemiro's a good player. He's not good enough.
So was
but he's a
Ugarte
good
when you
player.
signed them. Yeah.
Ugarte's fucking dog shit.
Well, you told me he was a spawn.
Ugarte should have the spot right next to Slot.
He was the
fucking
messiah
cannon.
when he came to your
And
team.
we should be fucking sending him send him right back to I don't
Yeah.
even know a city in Uruguay, fucking Monteverde.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Montevideo.
Montevideo.
Montevideo, whatever. Go
back to London, bro.
His ass.
Go back to Bull
Honestly,
Road.
Montevideo's too nice. Send his ass to fucking Guantanamo Bay. I
should-
think we need to send him to.
Should have left him in Bow Road.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even. He doesn't deserve Bow Road. Bow Road's too nice for Ugarte.
But he was a Lisana Gaib when he joined your team.
I never said he was Lisana.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. But Elliot Anderson, good player. I don't know if I'm spending 100 mil on him.
But that goes with any player. Like nowadays in
No.
the Prem, 100 million, and you're looking at a Baleba. Like we all know
That's
Baleba.
not the price no one offered 100 mil for Baleba.
But that's what you're getting quoted. Like
Did you offer 100 million for him?
Okay, now we're just fucking making up stupid bullshit. Yeah.
Was that not the rumor at the end of the summer? You offered 95 million
I think
for
it's
him
a
and they
genuine
wanted
question.
120?
Yeah. And Kolomwani, you offered PSG 80 mil. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I don't crashing out over this.
It's fucking stupid. Like he actually, in his head, I don't know if he's rage baiting me or not, but he actually believes we offered 100 mil for
You offered
Carlos
95
Baleba.
million.
Yeah.
I thought he did. You guys did get quoted 100 million.
Quoted.
Yeah,
We didn't offer that.
that I don't know. I don't care to be honest.
Mhm.
But the fact
I'm gonna
is
go
that
find it for you.
Yeah,
a lot of these
100%.
players are getting
By
quoted for 100 million.
what's his name? The
Bro,
really
Indy
reliable.
Kyla fucking
Cat.
works at KFC, bro. Fuck you.
The fact is, a bunch of these players in the Premier are getting quoted for 100 million. Are they worth it? Probably not. Are they a good player? Yes. Like Baleba's
Bro,
a good player. Anderson is a great player.
Look at the CDMs that went from Prem Club to Prem Club for 100 million. Declan Rice, Caicedo. That's the list.
yeah.
He's nowhere near those two players. He's nowhere near.
Who are you talking about? Anderson?
Anderson.
Shown quality though.
Declan Rice at West Ham accomplished much
Yeah.
more than Elliot Anderson at Nottingham Forest. Go. Read me some fucking tier 17 source.
Brighton have rejected 85 million bid plus 15 million add-ons from Manchester United for Baleba. Brighton have told Manchester
Source.
United Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah, my ass.
I mean, that is.
I mean, is this not Fabrizio Romano?
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. We're just lying now. I see this one transfer news. They said
Fabrizio
90 million as well.
Okay. But basically, Elliot Anderson.
Stocks are invested. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I didn't watch much Steven Gerrard, but people who do watch the Prem say like it's very reminiscent of Steven Gerrard.
Okay, so I can't say that he's a good player because then you're comparing him with Declan Rice and Moise Caicedo, but you just compared him to Gerrard.
Once again, because the hype train right now is at an all-time high. But when I watch Elliot Anderson, I'm not saying like, oh my God, this is an insane player. What I watch is that he gives the ball away way too often. For me personally, like it's kind of like Bruno, where you're just, but Bruno's kind of fixed up on this. But in the past, Bruno would just fucking launch the ball as soon as he gets it, which I'm sure it's a coaching instruction also to him that he just gets the ball, fucking just launch it forward. But there's no dictating to his game. There's none. Like
but if you're using him as a dictator, if you're using him as a metronome, you're I think misutilizing him. Like you need a Wharton next to him to.
But he's not
$100
a complete destroyer either.
Yeah, he's a complete midfielder, I would say.
He's a complete midfielder, but he's not a destroyer. I would say I'm trying to think of comps for like Federico Valverde maybe is like a decent
complete
comp.
one, you know?
No, Valverde just has more to his game. Has way more to his game.
I think Elliot Anderson is as well-rounded.
Yeah, they're
like
both
obviously,
well-rounded players.
Valverde on average is like an 8.5 at everything. Anderson's like a 7.5 at everything.
I agree.
Like obviously it's a little bit worse,
I don't
but
think
the
his
profile is
vision
the same.
His vision's
like, all right,
like
but he just
Declan
launches
Rice.
it.
When you bought Declan Rice, he had almost every that's why we've seen Arteta use Declan Rice defensively, offensively.
Also,
everywhere
not act like you were about to say Declan Rice had almost everything. Like he didn't have vision either. And like he developed that.
Well, I still think he doesn't. Yeah, actually, he does have vision, but
Right now, he's one of the honestly, right now his passing is severely underrated. Declan Rice, like people like Ferms, I'm sure you're not familiar with how good Declan Rice is. So you probably still think of him
I'm
as
actually rent free in your head. It's actually
I don't know.
I love it to be honest. Like
you probably think like, oh,
I didn't even speak right now.
Declan Rice, like he's still a midfield destroyer, which is just
Wait, what do I think?
Inherently not true. That Declan Rice is still like a midfield destroyer.
Okay, rent is due soon, huh?
Okay, so basically,
Elliot Anderson doesn't have vision.
That's just wrong. Also, like
he doesn't. Like I feel like when he gets the ball, he has no idea what to do with it.
No, that's not true.
He has no idea what to do with it.
He got an assist against Liverpool.
Bro,
don't fucking
easy work.
Are you serious, Varvar?
It's easy work these days.
Are you serious? He got an assist.
You're acting like you're acting like he's Ugarte. Like Ugarte genuinely doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Ugarte's at least
Yeah, but Ugarte, we all knew he was shit. You're the only one gloating for him. I don't know.
I'll tell you when you get a good signing.
We had the channel, right? We definitely had the channel when
I gave him
so I'm gonna go back. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm sure he did not give a C.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to go look, but I will after this. But Elliot Anderson, if you're buying him for anything more than I'll even say 70, you're getting scammed. 65, I'll even say.
Is there? I just know I'm gonna clip this when you guys buy him for 85 million plus add-ons and.
But look, this is now. To the end of the year, if he gets better, develops more as a player, and starts dominating games, like then the price changes. But right now, as of right now, he's not a 70 mil. He's not an 80 mil player.
If there's demand for him, then could be. Is it worth it?
How desperate is the team going to be? Also, I'm speaking from a Man United perspective. Does he fit other teams better? Let's say, like, does he fit Liverpool better because he covers a lot of ground and he can play a bit more forward under Liverpool's system than my center mid? Like, you're saying that's a waste of money, but then how are you going to like?
We have McAllister and Gravenberch. That has the potential to be like the best midfield.
Yeah, but he's more physical than McAllister.
That's why you have Gravenberch. Like, you just don't need to give the defensive duties all to one guy. Like, just because he could do it, like at Manchester United, he wouldn't be doing Bruno's job.
I'm pretty sure I read also that Chelsea are pretty interested in
these guys
Elliot Anderson. So that would probably be an Enzo Fernandez.
25?
No.
23?
He's young, no?
He's 23, I think.
Yeah, I would say so too.
I think he's
But it's crazy because Thomas Tuchel also rates this guy so insanely high that he said, like, he basically told him you're already on my World Cup team. Which is crazy. Which
he's 23.
I don't know.
How coveted
It's not a surprise to me. Like I think he's a baller. Stock's definitely invested.
I don't know. I'm still a bit cool on it. Like I'm not that high. Man City, Newcastle, 2-1 Newcastle. Low key, I was on the Man City train. Pause. Not really. Not pause. Not a that way of pause. More like I'm checking my. I wasn't on the Man City train, but I was more on like the. Arsenal's main competitor are Man City.
Jordan Cappuccino.
No, this guy.
Yeah, Patron.
On the live stream.
Even-
Guys,
even
on
in
the
the-
live stream for Milan Inter, you should have heard this guy.
Yeah,
He didn't
Patron.
stop talking.
Even in the pod too today.
Yeah, today
Really,
on the
you've
pod,
been
this
talking
guy,
way too much.
Yeah,
man.
honestly, quite down.
guy on the left, guy on the left, yippity yappity. But
Yeah, that's what a derby loss does to you.
Crazy.
Understandable.
I still think, even though this performance, I don't think it was a terrible performance. Defensively, it was a bad performance, but offensively, it was still. they
no,
were
I
still
think
threatening.
offensively was a bad
Offensively was a
performance.
terrible performance
Yeah,
for
Well,
both
finishing wise, it was a bad performance.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
but they still created a lot of grade A chances.
yeah.
But that's the problem. That's
Yeah, the
They had a
problem is
bunch
like
of grade A chances.
Foden didn't finish his chances. Even Haaland was a little bit invisible.
Yeah, but
Voltemade
they
missed a bunch of
created.
chances.
Oh yeah, on the other
created-
side as well.
I'd rather this performance than Arsenal versus Spurs, where you don't create shit. Like I'd
Yeah,
rather.
it was
Yeah,
honestly a
of
good
course.
game.
So I still think I consider Man City the main challenger to the title. I don't know if you guys feel different.
100%. No, I agree.
Like Chelsea have picked up form recently. I think they have 3 clean sheets in a row. So like Chelsea are picking up form, but I still think Man City are better than Chelsea as of right now. Even though a performance like this, where it's obviously not a good performance on your resume, because Newcastle this year have not been good. They've genuinely not been good this season. Defensively, they've been all right, but just as a team, I think they still sit like 13th or 14th in the table, maybe higher now after this win. But I still think Man City are the team to challenge Arsenal.
If you're gonna challenge, I mean, it's still so close. Like we're talking about 6 points.
Yeah.
So it's still very close, but it's just not a good sign.
Uh,
Like Newcastle's in good form, and Newcastle's a good team. I think there's very possible they take the 5th CL spot or the 4th CL spot.
Gonna have a couple good results.
I think they could be in the running, but they still have Wisa still coming back. Who else is still injured? They have a very good team on paper, but Man City, we've seen what it takes to win the Premier League. Like you can't really do these type of games.
I think like seeing Arsenal, Spurs, and City, Newcastle, the difference is that with a Man City, if Haaland's not on his game, who realistically is there to kind of pick up that
is
offensive liability? But with Arsenal, Gyökeres is not there. As a scoring 3 goals.
Don't ever compare Gyökeres to Haaland ever again.
I'm not.
No, but he's saying
Do you understand? Okay. Well,
Varvar thinks in black and white.
You
That's the
didn't.
issue.
You didn't capture a single word.
No,
that I
because
just
you said like
Because you don't like apples, you hate pears.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
No,
like,
I said.
you don't
Let me
like
talk.
pancakes.
Let me
Man
talk.
City's worse with Haaland out. Arsenal are better with Gyökeres.
Let me talk. I'm saying Haaland, if he is off his game, there is no one to pick up the slack at Man City right now. Clearly this game showed it. But
No,
Arsenal,
I think it's more if Haaland doesn't score, there's no one else scoring as much as Haaland.
exactly.
It's-
But even at that,
Doku took over a game.
Yeah, but Doku is not the goal scoring type where he's
Foden
gonna do it
missed
consistently.
chances.
Foden is not a goal scoring type.
exactly. So there's a question mark
Yeah.
there.
Marmouche.
But with Arsenal, there's a couple players there where you can say on their day they could get a goal
Yeah.
here.
Well, yeah, according to Varvar, and I kind of agree to a certain extent, Gyökeres is ass and has been ass this whole season.
But
But
then-
yet Arsenal are comfortably at the top of the table.
But you
So-
still have a Marino.
Yeah.
You still have an Eze. You still have a Trossard, even as a 3rd option or 4th
Yeah.
option.
But that's Pep when he signed Haaland. He
It was all the chips were in the middle of the table for Haaland, which is a fine. It's fine to bet on Haaland.
Marmouche is still last season. I don't know how many goals he
Marmouche,
scored in
who the fuck is
Bundesliga.
Marmouche, bro?
Yeah,
This
honestly.
guy-
That's because he hasn't
this
been
guy's a
used.
fucking mush, bro. He's nothing. now.
Varvar, your analysis today has been fucking impeccable.
Sky
Sports-
Who's Marmouche, bro? I understand.
If
okay,
anyone
cool.
at
he
Sky
had a
Sports
couple
is
cool-
watching this, sign Varvar.
He's
When
a mush.
Marmouche left the
He's
Bund-
on one today.
when Marmouche left the Bundesliga, I thought he was an amazing player, but he's never displacing a Haaland. As if Haaland's healthy, he's always
course
going to
not.
play.
They
So
can
it
play
doesn't-
together.
It
We've
doesn't.
seen they can play
They're not
together.
going to play. This is some fucking 4-4-2 bullshit that he's going to
No,
like him. He said.
4-2-3-1 as a
free.
cam. He
It-
played that last season.
He's not an in between the lines player. He's not going to link up with
Playing as a
Haaland that well.
fucking, I don't know, channel forward, whatever the fuck you
I
want to play
don't
him
think
as.
Marmouche is not
Bro's
the
pulling
game
out
decider
FM
here.
fucking rules.
Yeah, CFD, bro, channel or whatever it's called, channel forward, bro. You could. Last season we saw it. Didn't he score a brace as a cam last season
You're talking about one game
versus
It was also
Newcastle?
Dog shit.
Was
a
that
lot
not
of the other
versus
games.
Newcastle or versus Chelsea?
Bro, I'm not looking at this Man City team and I'm saying Marmouche is a solution. I'm just saying like when a game where Haaland doesn't show up with the goals, nobody else does. And I think
that's
Yeah,
you have
that's what
four
you're
fucking
trying to say.
edgers behind him. The 4-1-4-1, Nico Gonzalez, whatever. He doesn't do anything offensively.
Yeah.
Then you have 4 people that just edge you the whole game.
Yeah,
Doku,
it's
Foden,
Foden,
Bernardo
Doku,
Silva, and
Cherki.
Sherky. And you want to throw in Reindeers, and you have a 5th edger. They're all edging. None of them can influence a game.
No, they could influence a
They
game,
just
but
can't finish.
yeah, they can't finish. I think a couple of good chances here,
Correct,
like
the
they would have like honestly like either tied or won. I think Newcastle was good at taking their chances. Did they have a better game? Like maybe slightly, but it was
Both teams
Barnes
was
being amazing. Those
yeah.
2 goals, he scored 2 bangers. He took his chances. Voldemort had missed as well. So it was honestly a back and forth game. I think anybody could have taken it.
But exactly, but that's the thing is like if you're gonna to go back to what our point of like, are they the main contenders for the title? You're saying anyone could have taken it. Like
Yeah, you need to be in
seen
control of this
historically,
game.
like it should be disappointing for you to lose a game.
Yeah, it is.
as a prem contender. So like that's why I say putting pressure on Arteta and putting pressure on Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal have a competitor right now for the Premier League.
I think they're definitely the most complete team. There's really no holes. Obviously, when you consider Gabriel injured as a whole, but Hinkapie there,
Yeah, he stepped up.
they suffice. It suffices.
Like
you know?
I said, they signed Gyökeres for too much money. They gave him too much money. They're gonna be forced to start him. It's gonna hurt in the long run. That's gonna be the downfall of their season.
Honestly, it looks like
But you're assuming
it's not
that they're
really hurting
sunken
them that much.
You're assuming they're firms with Isak. Like they're just gonna bow down to the sunken cost. If
They
Havertz,
signed a 28-year-old striker for 70 mil on 300K a week. Yeah, I mean he's starting.
bro, like it's just
know.
it's
Maybe at the end of the season they reevaluate and bring in a different striker or something like that. But he's definitely starting till the end of the
There's
season.
a lot of games. There's a lot of games that you don't have to play him every single one.
Yeah, c'est la vie situation.
Play him in CL.
The most exciting box-to-box matchup of the week, Inter versus Milan.
Very exciting.
Exciting box-to-box matchup between us, but not a very exciting game. I had some moments, but it wasn't that exciting. But basically, the main question I have out of this is that going into the game, I had Inter as massive Serie A favorites. I don't know how you guys felt, but are they still considered the favorites, you think, for Serie A?
Yeah, I mean
It's
they're up
chipping
there.
away. It's chipping away at it, like at me right now. Like it's
It's more in the big games. Like big games, you
can't
guys don't
believe
have the results.
we don't have it at all.
And at the end of the day, like the head-to-head at the end of the season are so important.
Yeah, I agree. And I could rave about the performances against the smaller teams, sure, but at the end of the day, everyone's watching the Inter versus Milan, Inter versus Juve, Inter versus Napoli. And if we can't get results out of those games, those are our main competitors. So
Are they though? Like
yeah,
I know, but like you winning versus every other team except for the top 4, let's say.
yeah.
Points wise, you'll accumulate more out of that than AC Milan beating Roma, beating Inter, but then going to draw versus Parma.
You
Yeah.
can look at it as 3 points to 3 points, regardless of who we face. But
It's bad for morale. That's
it's terrible for morale.
because now you guys had a hard game versus Milan, even with a pen, even with chances, whatever, and you came out like empty-handed.
And we still couldn't finish. It was a game that I can't believe Milan won. It was that summer was absolutely horrendous. On the one half chance that I needed him to just clean up, and he parries it directly to Pulisic. So,
This shows like the difference of having a good keeper. Like with a
Yeah,
good
definitely.
keeper, that wouldn't have happened, and maybe you would have still been in the game. But
Summer's not a bad keeper, but it's just
he's past
there's
his
too many-
time.
There's too many times, especially this season, where even last season too, where we've conceded on one open play chance.
Yeah,
One chance, and Summer lets it in. So it's just like, I put anyone in there at this point just to save. I just need one save a game. That's all I'm asking for, and I can't even
he's
get that.
past his time. Like to me, that's the difference.
You guys still
between,
scored 0 goals. I'm thinking I don't like the scapegoat mentality.
But the thing
Didn't
is,
score. Can't
yeah,
win.
I agree. The thing is that this is a recurring issue that I've seen throughout the season, where Summer has been the deciding factor. But again,
Has it? How many?
Yeah.
You guys don't have a lot in CL. You're flawless.
yeah, but we have 4 losses. Udinese, he made complete mistakes. The Juve game, he sold.
Yeah.
Juve game, he
that was
sold.
him. I remember.
So he's had multiple opportunities to kind of get better, and he hasn't. So yeah, that was kind of rough. Cherby hitting the cross, the post. Magnon had an insane game.
Yeah, he was man of the match.
Header on Thuram saved. Header shot on Lautaro saved.
It's just how Allegri wrote it up this game.
Yeah, this was
As I predicted as well, 1-0.
it was a classic Allegri game, but at the end of the day, Milan played their game better than Inter. So
I would say obviously the result is good, but the performance isn't as good. Like it's.
I think it was sloppy. It was a little sloppy on both ends.
No, I mean I'm saying for Milan. Obviously
Yeah.
the result is amazing, like it's a win, but the performance was shit.
I just Inter were not clinical enough. It was such a frustrating game to
And you
watch.
guys got lucky because it just came off of an international break, so you didn't have the midweek CL, which they would have had a break on.
Yeah.
Like really no excuse because it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
equal amount of rest coming off.
Even fitness wise, like we both had no injuries. Like maybe
Yeah.
bar Dumfries, you said, but
Yeah,
No, I
don't think
genuinely
Dumfries
think
would've
that
changed
this
much.
was the result. Like you have no, there's no asterisks. Like this was just a result.
yeah, well, I think Inter could have done better, but
We should have
Like,
Maybe a
finished.
draw. Maybe
Allegri
maybe
ball.
a draw could have came out of it with the pen. But even at that, I don't think it was justified that foul could have
Yeah,
should
that
have
pen
turned
was
into a
egregious.
goal. It was a
Yeah.
pen, but just because of the rule book.
Yeah,
But when's the last time that Inter won one of these derbies?
a long time ago.
Was
to
it
be
2
honest.
seasons
2 years
ago?
ago. 2 years ago, I think.
And you're just probably assuming that you won 2 seasons ago.
No, 2 seasons. Not the season.
Last year it was all one sided.
Last year it was all Milan.
Yeah.
The year before we
Yeah,
won.
that it was all Inter. It
yeah,
yeah.
second star.
was Pioli ball.
That's crazy. That's
So yeah,
crazy.
hasn't been good for Inter recently, especially in the big games.
This was the first match of the Serie A being owned. The San Siro being owned by
Yeah,
the club.
privately owned.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
that's
And-
big news.
and Milan
for,
showed
for Italy.
Milan showed.
Varvar, why do you bring that up?
Milan was red.
Because Mili brought it up in the live stream.
Yeah, and you laughed.
You notice that as soon as we speak about our teams, Varvar does not say a
he
word.
doesn't care. He doesn't care. At the end of the
I
day, you
don't care about this game. I think
But Man United,
good.
we have to entertain.
But I
them.
cannot
Yeah, because
wait to
Man
spend half
United-
an hour talking about fucking Manchester United
But-
every
because
time during
listen,
the CL
listen,
live
listen,
stream.
don't say-
Elliot Anderson, he'll talk about.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he'll talk
don't,
about the
don't,
biggest
I don't want to
game.
hear you,
You
say.
can't speak. I can't fucking speak because you're always
I
fucking
just
talking.
let you
you know
speak.
what,
I
Mili-
just let you fucking
Mili, we
speak.
should
Yeah,
make
and
this
you
longer.
fucking were counting how many fucking sheeps were in your head like this while I was talking.
He was
You
on
didn't give a
Twitter.
fuck. You don't care. You don't care. I talk about Inter, you don't care. We talk about Milan, you don't care.
It's true.
So at the end of the
Because
day,
He's disrespectful. That's what
The-
it is.
the-
He's
it's
self-
not
yeah.
disrespectful.
He's a
It
fucking
is.
ratazo
It
di
is.
merda.
It's because, listen, for me,
Serie A
Inter,
shit.
You can't
Let's
Inter
defend it.
versus
You can't
Milan.
defend it. You just shut up for
Not
20
not
minutes
just
while
for
we
me.
talk about
Not just for me. For for a lot of our listeners, Inter versus Milan.
Why are you pretending
It's an
like why are you
irrelevant
pretending like
match.
you know what they care about?
Because no one cares about Serie A.
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had great
Other than Serie A fans, Serie A is largely irrelevant to the average football.
This is the
fan.
massive
And nowadays,
derby.
nowadays.
And I think if we asked them, if we did a live poll of everyone listening right now, would you rather 20 minutes on Elliot Anderson, barring rage bait? If I would take out the rage bait that I had to do to make it entertaining, versus the Milan derby, which one would you rather hear us talk about?
I think they'd actually vote Elliot Anderson just out of spite.
No,
No,
but just because
for sure.
just because I turned it into rage.
Bro, Elliot Anderson's a bigger story right now than this fucking Milan derby.
English midfielder that.
But where
plays in
where
the
does this
Premier
stem
League.
from? Like, what is your like reason?
Bro,
Can you
it-
actually give me a logical one, or is it just
Because
rage bait?
when I know when people watch, like average people, they watch the Premier League on the weekend. They don't watch Serie A. It's not.
But
It's
that's
not.
just that's just not true. Like
That
that's
is
such
true.
I watch both. Why
Everyone
can't you
I
watch
know,
both?
everyone I know that I come up to in the street, they always watch. They're either a Prem fan or a Barca or Real Madrid.
I
fan.
speak to Serie A fans who watch the Serie A.
You speak because you're in that circle.
But exactly
Go
like what
go.
you
So,
are.
what
any
is your
any
reasoning?
person I meet out in public, like I'm not saying
I met people in public that watch Serie A.
every box to box fan that comes up to me, they say, "Oh, bro, like I'm a fan of either
so-
the top 6 clubs or Barca Real."
Instead of
Every single
theoretical,
one.
like Varvar's theoretical talk, let's just
not
look at numbers, okay? AC Milan versus Inter watch along, okay? It came out on YouTube 2 hours ago. Okay, this is the amount of viewers, 17,000 views at the moment. Okay, and you know that's gonna go up to maybe 25, 30. Okay, I know you're shaking your head in disagreement, but just wait. Liverpool versus Manchester City, pretty big game. 2 of the biggest teams in the Premier League. 15K views in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So already in 2
kinda
hours,
crazy.
the Milan derby has had more views than Manchester versus Liverpool. Now let's go prior.
So
seasons.
you're using our YouTube page as the barometer for the average football.
But you were just are we not-
I said the average football fan doesn't care about Serie A.
But you're
That's
talking
what
about
I
the people
said.
that are viewing right now.
The average football fan does not care about Serie A. It's not. It's
But they
not,
care about a
when
derby.
when they go when
no,
they
that's
go
average Prem fan, bro.
No,
football
no,
fan,
football fan.
you enjoy everything.
football fan. We just got back from London. They literally all said they don't know what the fuck is happening in Serie A. They don't.
They
went
also
to
said they
London.
don't watch the Prem. I don't know if you caught that, but I
That's
was talking
not the
to people,
Not
Not the
you were
people you were
talking.
talking
not
to.
the people that you were talking about.
Exactly. You're talking to
Okay.
people who are fans of fucking third division clubs.
And you're
who-
talking to people who just watch the Prem, and good for them. I also watch the Prem, but I also watch Serie A. I don't think there's a problem with that.
Even last season, Milan derby 59K views. Before that was Liverpool versus Arsenal, 41. Afterwards, 51. So it got more views than
Yeah.
Liverpool, Man United, and Man United, Liverpool.
Bro,
At the end of the day,
there's
like
clearly a demand for
you
it.
could talk about the quality of the players. Like, sure, an Inter and Milan should be at the fucking top of the sport. This game maybe wasn't as entertaining as other ones, but there's still a storyline there. Like, it's still a derby.
Yes, but on pure like the player quality that we watch, it's not a good game of football.
It's your opinion. Bro.
I
guess.
enjoyed
don't know.
it. I mean, it's also a result thing. Milan's performance wasn't as good, and I still enjoyed it. So, anyways, I could care less about that.
It's Italian football. At the end of the day, it's less entertaining. It was less entertaining. I can admit that, but it's more tactical, and some people do enjoy watching tactical matches. Versus
honestly-
just back and forth like I don't know, like the West Ham Bournemouth game or whatever.
It could definitely be better. Like, I'm not saying it should just be defensively zero shots. Like, that's obviously boring. But like,
when we
want
write
us to not talk about Serie A just because it's boring for
when
you?
we write these, okay, so every week we go through Serie A.
Yeah.
Okay, Inter versus Milan this week. Okay,
Yeah, we have to beg
it's
to put
always
a fucking
it's
Serie A
you
one.
don't have to beg.
Yes,
I
we
wrote
do.
it down. I wrote down Juve
Thank
versus
God.
fucking Fiorentina, which we're gonna speak about
because
after
you
this.
just want
also.
to you just use it to rage
Yeah.
bait. There's no.
Oh,
you don't
okay,
actually
but when
care
Man
about the
United
content.
drop points, you're all okay. Man United drop points this week, guys. Let's write it down. Fuck on the itinerary.
Well, that's the Prem. That's the biggest league in the
Oh,
world.
exactly. But that's
Welcome-
because
welcome
we're
to
the fucking
toxicity.
big dogs. That's why people come to listen. So that's what you have to understand.
Yeah, but then
Basically,
don't cry
Inter
if you're
versus
getting
Inter
rage baited.
versus Milan, it's the same.
Exactly, that's
Serie
the
A,
point.
it's the same fucking storylines every week. Every week it's the same.
It's the
storyline.
tightest it's ever been. You have a
It's
Roma
the same
competing for
fucking
the
storylines every week. Like, oh, is Inter gonna win Serie A? Oh, is that like? It's always the same.
Oh, is
Allegri playing
Slot
fucking
gonna
shit
get
football?
sacked?
Yes.
Is
quick
Arteta the best manager?
The quick answer is yes.
Is Arsenal gonna bottle it every
You
fucking
don't
year?
have an Elliot Anderson where people the genuine. You don't have.
Oh my god! I glazed Elliot Anderson. I can give a fuck about Elliot Anderson.
The average
I can't
football-
believe you brought up Anderson.
The average football
You could have
fan.
brought in a Haaland, Shaky.
average-
Yeah, and very nice to
The
watch.
average
obviously.
football fan cares more about fucking Elliot Anderson than probably 99.9% of the.
Nah,
deluded.
All I know is Coyote came to your league, okay, from being in Serie A last season, and now Coyote. Now
If Coyote
now
did
you-
what he's
you
doing
jerk
now in
off
the
to
Prem
him,
and
okay?
Serie A, he's an irrelevant
You jerk
footballer.
off to him. Calafiori came into your league, and he's now part of the best backline that people are
And
saying.
now Calafiori would be the
is
most
best
relevant
backline in the
footballer
fucking
in
world.
Serie A. Keep
All these
going.
guys, they come
Malik
to your
Thiaw.
league and they become fucking good players. Fucking
Savona.
Nicolo Savona from the scrums of the shittiest team in your opinion in the world, and now he came in and he scored back-to-back goals and he scored important goals. So like our league is so dog shit, and there's no Elliot Andersons. Yet they jump to the Premier League and then they become the Elliot Andersons.
They become the Elliot Andersons of the fucking. First of all, they're not Elliot Anderson. No one's buying Nicola Savona for more than fucking 30 shekels on the side of the street.
He just joined the team.
Different positions as well.
Exactly. But
Calafiori.
Elliot Anderson is a genuine, like, making caps for England. Nicola Savona hasn't even got called up to the
Calafiori-
shittiest national team we've ever seen. Fuck.
Bro, you've had so many qualms about who gets called up for the Italian national team that you bringing up that point means fucking air.
Exactly. Coyote, all these players that are actually playing well in the Prem don't get called up. It's fucking stupid.
This
Whatever.
guy now
We
want to
don't
put
need to
Coyote in
talk.
the. He wanted to put Coyote in the best Italian players in the world right now.
I know.
He's in the top 6.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Outside of like all the Inter players and shit, Coyote's the best one up.
There is talent all
And
over the world.
Calafiori.
In every league, there is talent. You
course.
just have to understand that you are biased based on what's happening in the Premier League. If we had a Buadi in the fucking Premier League, that guy would be written on the sheet right now. He would be written. But because he doesn't play in the Premier League and you don't watch him week in, week out, you don't have an FPL, you don't talk about him. And you think you only see what's in front of you.
But the people listening to the podcast do not care about Buadi.
Bro, we don't give a fuck. Bro, we talk about what we're interested in at the end of the day. We talk about what we're interested in.
No one's interested in Buadi. No one gives a fuck about
But
Buadi.
can you
I
agree
don't-
that someone's interested in the Milan derby? At least in his fucking room.
Yes, in
Like-
this room, us 4 are interested in the Milan.
Yeah.
game.
So let's talk about that.
That's assuming that no one listens.
So don't
to
fucking be a mute for 20 minutes because you got
No,
pissed
no,
at
it's
fucking
fine.
I don't
Mili for being a
care.
mute.
I don't
Fine.
care about this Milan. Me personally,
That's fine.
there's
You
nothing that came out of this Milan derby saying like, oh, this is interesting.
It's fine. We don't care about your opinion anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
So I will sit in fucking pure silence when we talk about Man City versus
fine.
Newcastle, two
Yeah.
teams that I couldn't give two fucking hoots about, and I will sit here in pure silence.
Sure, go ahead.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about them.
Sure, go
I don't
ahead.
care.
But
no,
when
but I
Mili-
will talk about it because I'm on a football podcast.
But when Mili does it, it's a problem.
Yeah,
No, Mili. I didn't mention Mili saying being on mute.
Oh no.
you only
No.
mentioned it 150 times in every half.
You did not.
I just read the comments. I didn't say anything about Mili.
That's
You want to
fine,
speak
that's
up?
fine.
Like
Fine.
speak. I didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Do you think, Mili? Do you think Inter is still in the title race? Are you switching your opinion? Is Napoli surpassing
obviously,
you? Roma? I
obviously
don't fucking know.
we're in the title race. I'm not
I
saying we're
agree.
not, but it's just I'm a little alarmed about these massive games and that we can't handle them.
Sakivu.
I'm not gonna
Would
say
you
Saki.
would you consider it?
There has to be a question.
If you let's say you found the replacement that you're happy with, 7 on 10 on happiness level.
Yeah.
Would you do it in January?
Reactionary.
As
No, but I mean the ceiling for Kivu, like
I think you have to reevaluate in January, and then you go from there. Like it'd be very harsh to fire him now, especially right after an international break. Like
no, I'm
you
not
give
saying
him
now.
time.
You reevaluate
Yeah.
in January or something, but like you have no basis on Kivu, right? Like there's no like, oh, but he was good at blank.
No, but I don't even think I look at that anymore. I think I just look at the games that he's coached at Inter, and then you have to make a decision if that's sustainable, or do you see it getting better? Like in Champions League, we're gonna have Atletico.
Now you have good ops. You're
Yeah, we're gonna have Atletico. We're gonna have
Yeah,
Liverpool.
that's a test.
We're gonna have, I think, City. I
You're
think,
playing
and
Liverpool.
Dortmund. Yeah, and
How about
Dortmund.
that?
So like at the end of the day, those are barometer games that then we could go in January and say, do we want to go through this for the rest of the season?
I agree.
And
You need to see those big games.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
we.
determines.
But the thing is that from the big games that I've seen, we haven't gotten the results, and it is kind of alarming. But this is coming off a 1-0 Allegri ball game that like I'm extremely frustrated because we could have scored two goals or
Yeah, I wouldn't just base it off of this.
so. Yeah, it's a conversation, but yeah, I don't know.
For me, the only thing is that I want to see more of a Pio and Bonnie entrance because I think
they came
when
in
the
late.
subs came in, like honestly,
It made a difference.
the momentum switched.
It definitely made a difference. Like I'm not going to sit here and say that Thuram and Lautaro had a good game. They
The
didn't.
stinkers.
They didn't. So yeah, I think I'd like to see a Pio or a Bonnie play
But it's
more
a big
minutes.
game. You're not gonna start in a big game. Like these two strikers, we hate them or love them. We probably more hate them, but
No, yeah,
they made a CL final, like them too. So you're not gonna just put them on the bench and start a
Yeah,
Pio or
especially
or
in a
Bonnie.
derby.
But I would like to see Bonnie for maybe 35 minutes.
Yeah,
as
just a bit
opposed
long
to-
because as the game got on, he kind of settled in, and I think our defense was actually decent. I think Achebe had
Yeah.
some moments where I was just
Shots on-
very
they had,
frustrated.
like, fucking
Bro, we had like 2 shots.
Two
shots
shots.
on
Like
target.
defensively, we played okay considering how attacking we were.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Anyways, Milan get the 3 points. It is what it is.
Okay.
you know who didn't get 3 points?
The Juve Fiorentina
That was a
1-1 disaster of a game.
Spalletti ball.
type of game that you're in your room. You know the type of games where you just crash out on your own? Straight
One of
crash
those?
out, bro. Unbearable to watch. Unbearable. It seems like fucking it doesn't matter if it's Motta, if it's Tudor, if it's Allegri, it doesn't matter who it is. It just fizz. Like there's no fizz.
Yeah.
It's like stale. Like it's we get little bursts of good form.
Yeah.
And then you just return back to like you feel like the mean of your team, the average performance is these 1-1s bullshit performances. And if you win, that's surprising. It's not the average. This team needs a Conte or some De Zerbi
General.
type manager, a general that comes in and whips all these players into shape because they just there's no character. There's no.
Are you forgetting that Spalletti was that at Napoli?
Yeah, the thing is
That's why I'll give him
is that-
time, but it's fucking frustrating to see that you got a new manager, you won your first game, and then it's back to the 1-1 draw Ventus. It's back to the bullshit.
Just always seems depressed, Spalletti. I don't know why. So
Bro,
that
Spalletti
Juve
playing
job
in
got him a little overloaded.
But
in the
you
head.
know what? Like I like Spalletti, but for some reason I see him like gloomy. Like he doesn't give me
yeah,
confidence.
They give me like a negative vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
He's all business. He came in trying to be all business because it's a big job, but Miretti should be starting week in, week out. I've seen enough, bro. I've seen one little fucking cameo appearance from him, and already I say switch it up, start him every game.
So I cooked in the Juventus rebuild.
Bro, he actually has desire to play. Like he's one of
That's
the only guys that
one,
has
yeah.
desire to prove himself.
But that's what happens when you have people who actually care about Juventus. Like
Yeah.
to me, obviously you could see how Lloyd Kelly's getting better performance-wise.
Look,
but
Kelly's
like,
actually been one of our players this season.
but like he doesn't care in the end. Like he just got slapped into that team and told figure it out. And obviously he gets a slack for it, even though he's been all right. But you need
First,
the
last
Mirettis.
season we had the players that cared. The season before, we had
But
the
you
players
sold
that
them.
care.
Like
Yeah, but they at the time that they were on the team, they cared. Like Nico Savona was a
Yeah.
youth product. He cared.
should have kept him in my
He
opinion.
worked hard, but he was still collectively it was just shit. The results were just shit. So like, I don't even know what needs to happen. This is like a Manchester United situation where it's just constantly like you get a little glimmer of hope and you think you're close to being back, but it's just it's a false signal.
You need to sign your Embuemo, your Cunha. That's who you need to sign because you guys just don't have good players right now. That's the issue.
Signings won't change, bro. We have Varvar.
You have Yildiz. That's it.
Yeah, but
That's
even
literally it.
We made 4 signings last summer, and they all signed. They're all.
They
on our
all
bench.
are not good. That's the thing. Like
That's your opinion. You think the Serie A is dog shit, and these players should be good in it. Jonathan David has a spot in the Serie A
okay.
on a top team.
Good for Serie A is not a game breaker. You're not like Yildiz is a game breaker. He can win a
Zagrova-
game by himself.
Zagova in the right system, like on
He's not a
on
game
Milan,
breaker, bro. He wasn't a game breaker in fucking Liga.
Yildiz is a game breaker. How many fucking game breakers do you want? Who are Inter's game breakers?
Barella, Lautaro.
He hasn't broken a game since he fucking was 12.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't break games.
That's just crazy. Whatever.
Bro, he doesn't break games.
Yeah.
You don't need a game breaker. You need a protagonist like a Yildiz, and we have that. But there's no excuse why we should be drawing 1-1 versus Fiorentina.
But also, Yildiz, the gas in the tank is running out. Like the
I don't
guy's
understand
tired.
why. I don't get why. He just had another. I guess he played for Turkey too.
He's,
But
he's playing every game nonstop. Like he's the main man. Like you're always looking for a goal from him. At one point, he's gonna obviously drop in performances. It's not
Vlahovic
his
has been
fault
playing well.
completely. Yeah.
a little bit of the weight onto his shoulders. He's been playing well, but like
Yeah.
collectively, I don't even know what needs to happen. I don't know.
It's a tough game, especially. I mean, Fiorentina this season have been abysmal, but
Horrible.
New manager bounce.
Yeah, new manager there. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's an excuse for Juve. Like they have enough quality to be Fiorentina.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro,
You know?
all the draws we've had, we have the quality to
Yeah.
beat those teams. There's
So-
no excuse. It's like, it's a manager thing at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give him the
guess-
benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt.
you got to give him a bit more time.
But sure, I'll give him a little bit more time. But brother, you're playing versus 19th place. Like tactically, you have the players. Tactically, you can put out the fucking most basic type of system. You should be able to beat Fiorentina.
Yeah.
Is Vanoni is he some tactical
No.
genius? Like, it's not Pep Guardiola you're playing. Just go win the game.
Yeah,
They were playing simple. They were sitting back and they were kicking the ball to Keane, and Keane would just run because Keane's a beast.
yeah, that's what it was.
By the way, the Keane remontada is gonna come.
He's amazing.
He's too good to not
I agree.
score 15 this season.
What I noticed with Keane is that he's just a confidence player. Like he was missing the confidence at a Juve, at an Everton.
Last year, when his best performances
Yeah.
were when he was cocky, he was
Exactly.
like that he was that main man.
And even at PSG, we saw glimpses of that. Obviously, PSG was a better team, but like Keane showed that he could he just needs confidence because he's a good player.
Yeah,
But he is good. His ball striking is insane.
Bro, he's a beast.
He's a great shot. He's physical.
Yeah.
He's pretty fast. Like I don't
I'd take him at
I don't see
Milan.
why he was so shit for the beginning of this season. Anyway, that was Juve Fiorentina, and
to La Liga.
now on to La Liga. And,
I just want to bring up the new stadium for Barcelona. That's not worth the money.
it's not done. It's not done.
Yeah.
But that's even honestly, for me, I was thinking in my head, like if you were to open up a stadium, you would want it completely
Yeah, I don't
filled
get
out.
it.
I don't
But
get.
were
They
paying-
obviously need money really bad because that's why they opened it. And it looked like one whole side was still like completely
And the
empty.
the whole top.
It's
the whole top.
embarrassing. It's actually, I don't know. I find it embarrassing.
Yeah, but you need a
personally.
rollout. Like you can't.
It's not a rollout. You should open the stadium when it's
it's done.
completely done.
like especially because you waited so long for
It's
it.
your first day, bro. That's like people's first impressions are the most important. You should wait until it's fully
I remember
done.
like the Bernabeu had the stands right behind the net, renovating or something during the season. So like
No, that's when they were at their they used the
The old
second
one?
stadium.
I don't remember, but I just remember like stands. Like it happens where there's renovations in a stadium and like you're.
Are they paying for the? Do they pay to play at the other stadium that they were playing at?
The Olympic Stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Montjuic?
Probably. I have no clue.
I
But
wonder if they maybe just want to stop. They want to stop having to pay for that stadium.
I think they were way behind schedule, anyways. They were supposed to open the season with that stadium. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, right?
to me, the new stadium, like it's nice, but it just looks like the same stadium with different seats. Like it looks like a revamped version. of the
I
old
find it
stadium.
looks. I like it.
But Camp Nou is a stadium that a modern version of the Camp Nou is good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
It
need to
looks
reinvent
it
the
looks
wheel.
it looks old. Like obviously it's not old, but it's not like Real Madrid built a super modern stadium. Like you're
really
seeing
not
these
done.
mock-ups of new stadiums,
Yeah.
and they're genuinely like wow, jaw-dropping. I don't get that with the Barcelona stadium.
The Real Madrid stadium looks like a steel bowl, though. Like
It's insane. It's the best
Yeah.
stadium in the world right now.
it's a crazy stadium. I'm not saying it's not an
It's
engineering
massive.
feat.
Look how many fucking seats. Bro, this is not even it's not even halfway done.
It looks.
It's actually it looks like it would be a terrible atmosphere to go to
there's
a game.
cranes still.
You're so cranes.
Yeah, the cranes in the
Bro,
back
it's
are
so
funny.
not done yet. Like I'm not gonna judge it off of this, but I like that's not gonna be done for a long time.
Yeah, but for me personally, I would wait till it's completely done to open the
I mean,
stadium.
you don't know what finances is like. We know how
They
bad
probably
they
need to
money.
open as fast as they can. That's what it is.
Like,
But
bro,
it
we know
ruins
people-
the experience of a person who wants to go to the first game at the new Camp Nou.
How long is is the lifespan of that stadium gonna be?
It's gonna be
50
probably
years,
Yeah,
60
50
years?
years.
50 years. Is
But
it gonna be-
first
is it gonna-
impression's the most
No.
important one.
To you.
To everyone. There's
Yeah,
not a
but-
human being on earth where the first impression is not the most important.
Yeah, but
Well,
there's a
50
first
years.
impression for everyone.
Yeah, if I go to the game in 10 years, I'm sure it's going to be
Exactly.
good.
That's what I'm saying.
But the most diehard Barcelona fans is going to go to the first fucking game.
Yeah.
We'll talk to our friend. Our friend went to the game. We'll see what he says. But for me, 50 years, you're not gonna remember it for the time that it was under construction. I'm gonna remember when.
No,
it was
but when
done.
you leave the first game, it's going to be like, oh, that was kind of underwhelming. And then
Yeah, but it
you're gonna
depends
I'm
on
a
that-
Barca-
Barca fan. I have
Yeah.
context. I know the stadium wasn't finished.
Okay,
But it's
there's
also
a whole
Barcelona
fucking
plays well.
thing empty.
If it was finished and people showed up and said, "Wow, this is shit," and then they're like,
That's
"We're gonna do
different.
renovations," your mind is still gonna be like, "Oh, it was shit." But this is like, it's not done. I can't judge it. It's not even a first impression.
I mean, it was a good game. 4-0 for your first game. I mean, I'm sure that was a
Yeah.
very good game. But
Yeah.
for
But
me,
it seems like anything, like 4-0. Was I didn't catch the game. I just saw the highlights.
yeah.
But
Flick fixing the defensive issues.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I was speaking to a Barcelona fan, and they were saying they actually played deeper.
Shocking.
So-
Shocking what happens when you play a little deeper. It's crazy.
I didn't watch this game, but I apparently heard Lamine Yamal had a crazy assist. Or
I mean,
something.
that's every week. So,
Yeah, but like
the
little
Nicole
Trivela.
effect. The Nicole effect.
so Barca
That's
fans, let us know in the comments. I was hearing you played a bit deeper, so I want to see if my scouting report was correct.
Well, they also had a red card in the 54th minute.
Yeah, but they
That's
were already
true.
up 3-0, I think, at that point. So
I think they were up 1-0.
Bomba.
I don't know if
Yeah, they're up. Yeah, they were up 3-0.
yeah. So
They just scored that final goal.
But yeah, on the other side of La Liga, Real Madrid, they dropped points against Elche, kind of a disappointing match. But I just wanted to bring up Rodrigo. We're discovering new levels of ass. Like I honestly I'm gonna like, this is kind of like a palate thing to say, but like I knew he was ass, but I didn't know he was this ass, you know? Like he 29 games, 0 goals, 3 assists in his last 29 like that's
Crazy.
embarrassing bad.
So Vinicius Jr., I knew your ass, but I didn't know you were this
And
ass.
for a
Last
player,
10 games,
for
0
a
goals,
player
0
that
assists.
you guys said this summer you should buy for 100 mil or 90 mil, like this is
should.
embarrassing form. Like if I wouldn't even imagine what would happen if another player that was being quoted for 100 mil this summer would be dropping these numbers.
Apart from Mbappe, like who's the goal scorers at Real Madrid?
But Vinicius has started the season very well for Real Madrid.
Okay,
No, he
but
hasn't.
Yeah, yes.
What's the fucking bar? This guy was supposed to be a Ballon d'Or winner, according to you.
Okay. But
He has
once
0
again,
goals in his last
we
10
all
games.
know that signing, we're not going to go like this. We've spoken about this 10,000 times on the podcast. We all know that signing Mbappe moved Vinicius out of his optimal role. Like,
I think he plays in his exact. It's Mbappe, the one that moved, the striker.
no, it's every single final ball now is just directed towards Mbappe. It's like the same
Because he's
thing.
better.
It's the same thing at Man City. It's you could think that
Bro,
he's better,
a
sure,
bigger
but that
dog
doesn't
showed
take
up.
away. Sure, whatever. You think Mbappe's better, sure. That
don't
doesn't
think
take
I know.
away that Vinicius, if he were playing in a team like fucking let's just say like an Arsenal or whatever like that, where he's the main focus, he would do.
Vinny?
Yeah.
Vinny would not be the main focus at Arsenal.
Okay.
Bro.
The silence is very loud. It's bro,
don't know.
Bukayo Saka.
maybe he'd have the lights, but
He would not be the main player.
He's the main. If he shows up at Arsenal, he's the best
But if
player.
he goes to City,
He's maybe the best player other than Thierry Henry that's played at that football club ever.
but based on what? Like what's
I don't know what you're living off of, bro, with this stupid Vinicius agenda. He was shit last season. This season he's been all right. Like
This season he's been good, not all right.
I don't get it. Like why are you dying on that hill for Vinny? Like
This isn't about Vinny, bro. He's having a good season. There's no reason to speak about Vinicius.
He
Jr.
hasn't had a good
Rodrigo,
season.
though, for all your fucking glazing. When I was
This
saying
season glazes
when I
ass.
was saying
still
Rodrigo
glaze
is ass, though all of last year I was getting ripped every 2 seconds because the guy is just not as good. Like when I said Bukayo Saka's 10 times clear of him, I got ripped. Not by you, but by him, I got
because
ripped.
you said it during a Champions League final where Real Madrid was winning those.
I didn't say that.
When did you say this?
Last year I said that.
Last year, a whole
Bro,
Real
Rodrigo's being played out of position. He's being played out of position.
He still
Bro,
is, though.
I don't give a fuck, bro. These are unacceptable numbers. It's unacceptable numbers. I don't give a fuck.
But you're pinpointing Rodrigo like Real Madrid didn't just tie Elche 2-2.
Yeah, 100%. But he started. So when he's
Okay.
getting these opportunities,
Well, I didn't watch this game. Did Vinny start as well? Did
No.
he get subbed on?
Vinny got something.
So what does it say? Like Vinny would have changed his game?
the Real Madrid
Like,
are a lot
came on
better
and
with
he-
Vinicius there than Rodrigo there. They're a lot better.
I still think Rodrigo should be played on the left wing.
I
He has
agree.
no
The whole
reason.
thing was Arsenal was going to purchase him and play him on the left wing.
So is this when you run a team? Do you want them to deserve play time or do you want them?
Of course,
to,
deserved.
So he
Yeah.
doesn't deserve play time right
Okay,
now.
so I'm gonna
He
play.
should not be
I'm
starting.
gonna play Haaland at center back. I'm gonna tell him you're not deserving striker until you play well enough at center back.
Okay. So we're just fucking.
No, but how do you want a guy to prove that he should be played left wing?
There's
when
a
you're
difference
putting him-
between playing a guy fucking center back when you should be playing striker than right wing and left wing.
What foot is Rodrigo?
Righty.
A righty.
He's actually
So what?
pretty ambidextrous.
You're fucking-
He's played right wing at a high level before.
You're just nerfing him.
So my issue with what you're saying is that we know Rodrigo's a good player. He's just his performances
good?
have dropped.
I think for me, a good comparable for Rodrigo is Pulisic. That's for me is like
That's
a good.
crazy.
I don't. Why? Because Pulisic is so ass. Or
Rodrigo was a main man for a Champions League final.
He wasn't the main.
What? Wasn't the main man, bro.
He
We're
was
rewriting
there, though.
history.
He was part of the fucking trio.
He wasn't the main man. He was the fucking final man. He was the third guy.
Okay,
he was like the Pedro
Okay,
type.
not main man, but
He was pretty integral in that.
he was
Champions League
integral
run.
for that Champions League
Yeah,
run. For
just
sure.
like how Pedro was integral to a Messi fucking.
Does that make
David
Pedro a
Villa
bad
and
player?
shit.
No.
No, but it doesn't make Pedro 100 mil.
I mean, back in the day,
Pedro was never worth 100 mil.
he's a great player though.
Yeah, sure. He was a 45 mil, 50 mil player.
anyways.
Same thing as Rodrigo.
You're like looking at just prices. I'm looking at the player. Rodrigo's a good player. Would you pay 100 million for him? Right now, his performances don't show that. But you go back maybe 2 years ago, 100%. I'm paying 100 mil. Now, obviously, you're getting a discount. I can't believe you just calling.
I never saw Rodrigo.
But you're calling him ass. Like that genuinely means that like.
Okay,
you
I'm
don't-
obviously right now he's playing like ass. He's for me, like I said, a good comp is Pulisic. He's probably a 50 mil player in my mind. Like right
You
now.
would pay the same amount for Pulisic and Rodrigo.
Well, Rodrigo's younger, so I would probably pay a bit more. I would probably pay 55 or 60 for Rodrigo. And
That's
50
crazy to me.
mil
And
for
I love
Pulisic.
Pulisic. He's been playing good, but I'm taking Rodrigo.
I don't see much of a difference. And just like you, Pulisic was the main man for a Champions League run, according to you. So there's really not much of a difference.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Wasn't the main man. I think that was just.
I actually think
Kante
he
was
did
amazing.
He might have done
Jorginho
more.
was amazing.
He might have done more for that CL run than Rodrigo did for the fucking Real Madrid CL run.
I mean, he did it against Real Madrid, I think.
Yes.
The brace.
Bro,
off the bench.
Semi-final. What was it?
What do you mean brace off the bench?
Did Rodrigo score a brace?
Yeah, against Man City.
Yeah. Did Pulisic score a brace in the?
I'm trying to
Scored
remember.
against Real Madrid.
Yeah, I remember the Real Madrid game.
So, but whatever. I just wanted to bring up Rodrigo fucking whole pack of ass.
Listen, I'll bring it up next week. But Vinicius Jr. is still on my radar for fucking
Stocks,
dog shit. If
shorts.
in January, if you offer me 250 million for Saudi for Vinicius Jr.
I'm taking that shit too, bro.
Okay, 150 million. I'm taking that shit.
Okay, that's stupid. You just got that.
What is Vinny's
Isaac-
price?
Isaac literally, it depends to
Coming off of an
for
ass
me,
season?
For me, I'm paying as a Man United, I'm paying 200 mil for Vinny.
You get rinsed.
Thank God. Thank God you're not.
That's
in
your
charge.
opinion. I get a world class player, so I don't care. The price,
like,
the price for
when's the last
certified world class players is.
When's
that's
the last time
price.
When's the last time you showed that he was world class? Because he hasn't for
This
Brazil.
year, the whole
How much
season,
did you pay for Rafinha? I'm curious.
80 mil.
But he's been performing better
Why?
than Vinny.
Why are you laughing, bro? What?
'Cause-
Why are
'cause
you laughing, bro?
Rafinha
Why
has
you
been
laughing?
Rafinha's been better.
for the past year and a half. Rafinha has been better.
This blind love.
One
for
plays with
Vinny.
Lamine Yamal, the other one doesn't.
But
The other
one
one
plays
plays
with
with
Mbappe.
It's not the same. Mbappe's the
We're
one.
just rewriting history
Mbappe,
right now.
no. Once again, listen.
You're
to me.
working on technicalities.
Mbappe is the leech. He sucks in all the fucking goals and assists. Like it's all directed towards
But
him.
he's an amazing,
Yamal's the
world-class
one
player.
who Yamal is like Drake in the God's Plan video. He's like, you're broke. Here's 100 bands for you.
Fuck.
Here's 100 bands for you. He's giving it out, bro. Mbappe, he's stealing that shit. That's my 100 grand. That's my 100 grand. That's different. There's different mentalities there, bro. Lamine Yamal, it's literally when you play Barca, I don't worry about the motherfucker on the left. The motherfucker on the left can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm worried about this little guy on the right wing, you know?
I don't know.
So you're saying that Mbappe just came into the team and took over Vinicius Jr.'s team?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
That's how important he was. That he got taken over.
Well, I
by
mean,
Mbappe.
they won with Vinicius and they have yet to win with Mbappe. So
Well,
you make
they
a
had-
judgment about which player is better.
Karim Benzema. Yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah, but they won after Benzema, but sure.
I thought Real Madrid were the favorites.
Huh?
I thought Real Madrid were the favorites.
For La Liga?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the favorites, but that doesn't mean they won it already.
No, but if they're favorites, then something's working.
I mean, if you
More than
wanna go-
Barcelona, at least.
We're at Real Madrid. We don't worry about La Liga. We worry about Champions League,
Okay. Keep worrying about that.
which, like I said, I think last podcast or 2 podcasts ago, Real Madrid and Barcelona, as of right now, you have 0 chance of winning Champions League. So make it
But
that
Vinny
what you
Jr. will never come close to sniffing a Ballon d'Or than for the rest of his career. I can guarantee you that.
want. Okay, sure.
Neymar has a better chance of coming back and winning a Ballon d'Or than Vinicius Jr. does right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now on to the Champions League. The Champions League previews. Let's pull
Some
up the
big
matches.
games.
And
These are power ranking movement games.
It's a massive week.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Bodo Glimt versus Juventus.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Bodo Glimt 3-0.
I feel the tectonic plates shifting,
Shifting.
below my
Yeah,
feet for that
That's
game.
serious shifting. Chelsea versus Barcelona in the Champions League this week. How do we see that one going?
Chelsea are gonna dominate.
Letting your bias creep into CL previews is great.
I genuinely believe that Barcelona, if they play a high line, if they drop deeper, maybe my thinking changes. But if they play a high line, this is gonna get ugly. I think Chelsea have been solid, very solid defensively recently. I'm gonna go 3-1 Chelsea.
It's tough.
I'm just thinking, like Chelsea's attack doesn't inspire me, but Barca's defense doesn't inspire me either. Barca's attack is very good. Chelsea's defense has been all right. I'm going like really high score. I'm gonna go 3-3. Something crazy.
I kind of agree. This is not gonna be a Milan derby.
No, I
This
don't
is
expect it.
gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah,
'Cause
back
I think
and forth.
neither of these teams tactically back down ever. Especially when they're playing someone with good offense, they don't back down. They just expect to score more goals.
Yeah,
But I can really see Chelsea's offense just not generating that many chances.
I mean with
It may
with
work
Barca's
versus
defense, like
Burnley.
yeah.
Burnley, it worked, but does it work versus Koundé and Balde or whoever they're throwing at them? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say Barca comfortably win like a 3-1 or a 4-2, like something high scoring, but still convincingly Barcelona.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a comfortable win. However, I think it's definitely going to be back and forth. I'm going to say 2-1 Barca. So, but obviously, if Chelsea if it's a 2-2 game, like I'm not surprised about that either.
Barca Cucks, you will open your eyes to the level of the Premier League. This will be a down-to-earth experience.
I'm actually
like
hyped
a
for this
Bayern
game.
game,
You actually realize the level of the Premier League.
Just like the warning you gave.
But like
Bayern,
I had Bayern winning CL, so you can't tell me that I always rated
the
Bayern.
level of the Prem though.
Bayern would be winning the Prem right now.
So keep that energy, okay, Varvar?
Yeah, I will, 100%.
What did you say about the Premier?
Bayern would be winning the Prem right now.
So Barca will open their eyes to the level of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
got it.
Good to know.
I also see Estevao doing good in this game if he actually plays. It's like an Estevao type game.
That's kind of true. If Estevao is who
Cooks.
we all think
This
he
is
may
it.
be, this is where you're gonna hear it. We'll go. We'll do like maybe a couple other games on the Tuesday, or one Man City versus Leverkusen.
Man City.
That has to be Man City. Leverkusen in the Champions League just been absolutely abysmal. Probably 4-1.
They've been good ever since.
But there was a 7-2 loss in there.
They've been good.
Oh yeah,
versus-
with
PSG.
against PSG.
I think that was their last CL match.
yeah, but after that, win, lost to Bayern, win. So like, they've been low-key ripping them off.
2-0 Man City.
Yep.
It's a Haaland show.
Probably gonna go like 4-1 City.
You think it's one of those?
4-0 City.
Okay, I'll say 3-1 City. And then the last one we'll do on the Tuesday is Marseille Newcastle. Bro,
Oh, that's a good
Is
one.
Inter Atletico not on the Tuesday?
Marseille.
No, that's a Wednesday.
that's on the Wednesday.
What is it?
Marseille Newcastle.
Newcastle, their eyes will be open to the level of Liga. I'm telling you.
Newcastle 3-1.
What happens if Marseille win?
Nothing.
Public lynching for
congrats,
Varvar.
You beat the 14th team. in the Premier
2-2.
League.
I think this is actually very equal, to be honest.
2-2?
I think it's De Zerbi's tactical brilliance versus Newcastle's physical midfield.
I don't know. Like Newcastle, their record in the Champions League is not fantastic, is it? Because
Gordon
there
shows
was,
up.
Yeah, but there was a loss versus Barcelona. If I'm
They
not
won their
mistaken.
last game though.
Yeah, they
What an
won the last-
exotic lineup these guys have.
So good.
Pavard, Balerdi, Rulian Nets. They got fucking Matt O'Reilly from Brighton.
Like I don't know.
Hoiberg, Obama, Bakshaw. It's a
I'll
exotic
probably
lineup.
say it could be like a 3-2 game Newcastle.
I'm gonna say 2-2. It's at
Close.
l'OM, so.
Yeah, at the Le Velodrome.
Yeah.
Belly.
And then we'll move on to the Wednesday, the big Champions League matchup of the week: Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. How do we see that one going?
Bayern are gonna win.
They're gonna win.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that boat as well.
But this is gonna be a tight game. I'm actually 2-1 Bayern.
Bayern will have their eyes open to the level of the Premier League in this match. Genuinely, they won't know what hit them.
Mind you, no Gabriel in this game.
I'm just using your words, Varvar.
But like I told you, there's 10 good teams in the world. Bayern are in that bracket of being in the elite.
Barca
elite
aren't,
teams.
right?
Barca defensively, no, they're not.
So they shouldn't be in your power rankings.
In Barcelona right now, if they were in the Premier League, they're not finishing in the top 4.
Okay.
Maybe they're finishing 4th.
So I hope to see them out of your power rankings next week.
I'm envisioning Harry Kane back against Arsenal. He has a good record.
It's kind of true, actually.
But Arsenal have a good defense.
No Gabriel.
But Hinkepie has been good. I think this is actually like, I don't know. I think it's like a 1-0 Bayern. I don't think it's high scoring, but it could swing both ways, definitely.
I think it's at Arsenal. They're at
Arsenal
home.
changes nothing in my decision.
More of a fortress.
I don't know. This
Yeah, it's
is
at the Emirates.
Bayern are the best team in Europe, and they're going to solidify that right now with this winning.
Power rankings, huge.
Whoever wins this game
is number 1 on power.
is number 1
Yeah,
on power
yeah.
rankings. Or can we all agree that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
I think
wager.
so.
That's the wager of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
match. I'm saying that Arsenal win this game, and I'm saying they win it pretty comfortably.
no.
It would be a statement.
This
What
is
kind of football does Bayern play?
The one that beat Arsenal in the Champions League 2 years ago.
Okay, so I guess nobody has the answer. Never mind.
Just
I'll say 2-1 Bayern. I think it'll be a closer game.
Bro, they never play teams that have 11 positions that are all very good.
They destroyed Chelsea. They did
Exactly.
literally played them off the park 3-1.
Exactly.
They literally beat Barcelona. Who did Bayern play?
I don't remember.
They beat PSG. Bayern literally have passed every single fucking
Bro,
rolly test.
PSG was so injured when they played them.
They've passed every rolly test they've had to pass all season.
They haven't faced an Arsenal. They haven't.
Arsenal have not faced a Bayern then, according to you. So then what are we judging ourselves off of?
vibes.
Exactly. Okay. So
I just see them. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle. There's no. It's not an easy Barca backline. It's not a injured PSG. This is the best team. This best or second best team you can argue in the world.
Yeah, I know, but that attacking front three at Bayern, like, dude, it's very, very tough.
Yeah, it's pretty
but
good.
Luis Diaz suspended.
and what's
Yeah.
crazy is that
So,
we're
pretty
dubbing
easy.
Bayern as the best team in Europe, and Musiala is not even playing. Like Musiala is
And
not
Alfonso
even.
Davies too.
Yeah, like it's actually insane that in January they're gonna get reinforcements just from players coming back from injury. Like I think this Bayern team is gonna be scary. I think for me, I'm gonna go Elise scoring and Kane scoring. I think that's what I'm gonna go.
So
for.
2-0?
2-0.
No, I have 2-1.
2-1.
And
I have 2-1 as
Arsenal,
well.
whatever you can put. Who's gonna score? I'll go
Eze?
Eze on form. I'm
gonna say 2-1 Saka scores. You can figure out who the other ones are. Honestly, like Kane does have a pretty good record in the North London Derby.
Yeah,
so-
he's
He
very
eats.
But I mean, this would be the first time I watch him score in a big game. So
That is also true.
Crazy.
And then final game we have PSG Spurs.
From what we've seen from Spurs,
I'm thinking like 5-0.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I don't know if you guys saw the PSG lineup this weekend. They rested everyone. They said, "Fuck it, we're looking at Champions League."
it's a C'est la vie
And they won
situation.
3-0.
Yeah,
C'est la vie
this is like
You could do that in Liga.
I'm gonna go 4-0 PSG.
that's a good one.
I said 5-0.
3-0, just to be different.
Okay, but that's not different. What's the
Why?
difference between 3-0?
Just a couple of less goals. Because Spurs
I'm actually gonna go
backline is
really
good, bro.
different.
Bro, PSG.
5-0 PSG.
PSG will
I'm
have
gonna
their
go really
eyes
different.
open to the level of the
Yeah.
Premier League.
3-1.
I actually want to say
3-1.
PSG. This is gonna get really. Might be an all time.
What happened last time Varvar said this?
This might be an all time.
Feels-
I'm gonna
feels
go
fast.
7-0 PSG.
I swear last time you did this, like the other team fucking bombarded the guys that you said would win 7-0.
It's possible, but I'm telling you, Spurs are that shit, and Luis Enrique has PSG drilled so perfectly that I think this is gonna be destruction.
Bro, if Spurs somehow get like a rebound result out of PSG,
They might have to open
that'd
their
be
eyes to
nuts.
the level of the Premier League.
Low
It's a
key.
win-win for me. You have to understand this. This
How's
is
this a win-win?
this
If
is
Because then it's
Barbara,
open your
I
eyes to the
expect-
Premier League.
oh,
because it's
Arsenal-
either
agenda clash.
Arsenal should win.
Either open your
Spurs
eyes to
should
the
win.
Premier League, or Varvar Oracle status. Spurs are so dog shit that they actually got outplayed like severely bad.
Okay, I'm just telling you that if any of the Premier teams lose this week in CL,
No, because
it's
once again,
mayhem.
they're
mayhem.
all playing teams that you can lose to.
But they shouldn't.
Okay, so Spurs should not lose to PSG, the fucking quintuple winners. They shouldn't lose to.
No, that one's fine. That one I'm
Okay,
not going to be
so
ridiculous.
Arsenal playing Bayern, who I have winning CL, shouldn't lose to.
The best team in the best league is Arsenal.
The best team in the best league are playing one of the best teams in the world.
Okay, and
If
what was
not
the other
the
one you were
best.
saying?
And then
Chelsea.
Chelsea, Barca. I agree. I told you Chelsea are going to beat Barca. That would be, in my personal opinion, a bit embarrassing if they don't beat Barca. Because for me, Barcelona are barely a top 4 team in the Prem right now. barely.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Can't wait.
But join
Anyway,
us. Join us.
That was a
We're gonna be live
rage bait.
streaming
We had to make up for the being in London. We had to make up some rage bait. So I think we
Yeah,
definitely made it back
missed a
on this
little
one. I'm feeling quite salty after that one.
I feel like this is a long ass pod. I don't know. I don't know the exact
Well, it's because
time
you stayed
stamp,
silent for 30 minutes. So yeah, it was
but
pretty
I feel like this was a long ass pod. So
Does it
How long
sound
was
like a
it,
problem
for
for
this
me?
50?
Hour 45.
It's really not that bad, bro.
Bro,
It's like-
business. That's what it is.
Hour 45 is a
That's a leg
long,
day.
it's a long time in the.
90
whatever
minutes in the
stadium's
Bernabeu is 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Anyway, that was episode 85. We're about to jump onto Patreon to do our outside the box. We're gonna be talking a little bit more about London and some cool stories from there. So make sure to check it out.
Should be fun.
But aside from that, thank you everyone for listening, for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
See you on the live streams.
Die.